Hello, everybody, and welcome to As Long as Everybody's Having Fun. I'm Mr. Max, and I'm joined once again by my co-host, Feel the Thrill.
How's it going? Hello, Mr. Max.
Hello, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. I uh
Doing
I
okay.
just I just got back from Six Flags over Texas. So we went on a roller coaster. I
Nice.
took my kid on a roller coaster.
Yeah, where's the first time on a roller coaster?
Definitely a first time on that type of roller coaster.
Yeah, was it a bit intense?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like okay, so Six Flags has these like the two very similarly named roller coasters, but it's like one of them is like the hidden mine and the other one is like the hidden mountain. I don't even know what it is. But basically one of
yeah,
them is like you're on this mine cart and you kind of take a tour of the park. It's like kind of long. And then at the end there's like an intense little bit and then it's like okay, we're done. And then you have the other one which is entirely indoors, kind of like Space Mountain, and it's like really intense. It's like it's a very impressive roller coaster. They don't do
yeah.
any loop-de-loops or anything like that, but it's very fast and hardcore. And we thought we were going on the easy one, but we took her on the intense one, and she was not a fan.
No? Mm.
She was not a fan.
Well, she's a bit. Was she the right height at least? Was she like, they always say, like, oh, you have to
She
be this
was
height.
yeah, she was like right there at the right height.
Yeah. Uh,
She's
I love,
48 inches tall,
oh,
ready to
I love
go.
a roller coaster, but like there's a well, maybe now, but like there's a lot of them like I couldn't do
Yeah,
because it's too big, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
No, the guy's
huge.
low on my is reading on my keyboard. Yeah, and
You
so
are,
like
like,
and
deceptively massive
me?
from what you've told me, yeah. It blows my mind how big you are.
Well, it's because I have like I have a big chest, right?
Yeah, and
And
I see it,
it's not
but
like
it's like
it's not like squishy tit that you can squish down, right? It's not like
yeah,
so when they try to put the bar on
mhm.
time, like they cannot bring them low enough
Oh, yeah. I
to
have that
lock.
same problem except lower.
Oh yeah,
They can't
yeah,
get the bar
yeah,
over my fat gut. It's a little bit better now, I lost a little weight, but,
yeah,
it
yeah.
used to be a point of embarrassment. I was the fat guy going, "Just try to push it harder."
Yeah,
That was
maybe I'll be
me.
better too, like, since I'm not competing anymore, because also
Yeah,
I had also, like, those massive fucking quad
yeah,
that's when they have, like, a little bucket seat, I couldn't fit in them.
yeah.
So
You're like a
so kinda like
linebacker in a Lamborghini.
yeah.
Like, "All right, get in
But
there."
also, like, here, like, in Montreal, like, we don't we, like there's one of a theme park here, but I'm, like, used to all the ride they have, like, the roller coaster one they have, right? Like, so they're
Yeah,
not a trail anymore much. I used to have like my my season pass, and I used to live like very nearby, right? So just like 15 minutes and I was there by the metro, right? So we'd go all the time in the evening.
that's awesome. We actually got a season pass, but it's like 3 hours away.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit annoying, right? And because the thing when you live close too, you can wait like past 5, and you're just gonna go there like for 2 hours. But
Mhm.
all the tourists, all the people that went there for the day, right? They went there early. At 5, they're tired and they're burned out by the sun, and they went home. So now you go there, you're just gonna be there for a few hours, but there's nobody, but you don't care because, like, it took me like 10 minutes to come here, right?
Yeah.
And I can come as often as I want. So you just go there,
Yeah,
you're about to ride.
that seems
Yeah.
ideal. Like,
Yep.
there are these, like, $450 super pass like, speed passes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like
That's
that's
like a
crazy.
season pass.
Yeah.
So, like, you always have fast pass,
Yeah.
which, I was like, "This would be awesome if I was, like, coming here 3 times a week." Like, I would get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like, "Hey, let's go get a beer and ride, like, 2 coasters or something." It's kinda dope.
Yeah.
But,
But
yeah, in the "This is a trip, and I'm going to have a good time." Those waits,
yeah.
man, they were like an hour to an hour and a half to
Yeah.
see, like, trash.
That's when we're doing that, right? That's sort of at some point where we say, like, like in 2 hours, we're doing as many ride. as we would do like in 5 during the day, right? If you
Exactly.
arrive there like at 10 in the morning and like stay until 5, right? It's like,
Mm.
but there's no wait. Everybody's gone now. So
But she was really into the log plume. It was her first time.
really,
Log plume.
it's like, is that like on the water?
Yeah, it's where you're like in a log
Yeah.
and it goes in the water. There's like a hill and you dive in and it
Yeah.
shoots a wave out.
Yeah, like kind of the splash mountain kind of thing like that, right? It's like,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
yeah.
And then what else? We did the thing that's like the hat that spins around and it's like teeter-tottering. That was fun. She enjoyed
Oh
that.
yeah.
So, let
You
me
have
tell
like
you
something
this.
like a magic cup, like when you have like the little like wheel in the middle that you can make it spin faster.
There was that. Everything. It was like this is like day one of the park being open, so like half the shit was not working.
Like we have those thing there, right? And I don't usually like the spinny ride too much. Like the things just like spin you in circle, but those I like because you have control on them.
Yeah.
And like I would go there and I would like start making the cup spin even before the ride was started, right? And I would make them spin like so fucking fast. At some point, the park attendant told me to calm down. People in the other club, I say like when we went up the ride, they look at me and say like, "Fuck, guys, you were going." Like there was one person like with us. We were 2 guys right in the cup, and one of the guy like was trying to stop us. Like the 2 of us,
like he's dying.
2 bouncer, right? 2 bouncer with a big arm, like we're like spinning the cup like crazy, and the bus was with us, and he's like, "No, stop it."
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we had this one guy, this one wholesome moment. I was like, this one dude really gave a shit about his job, which was awesome. It's always a pleasure when someone cares. And then he was like, he's at the Tasmanian Devil Swing or something. It's like a kid's ride. And then he would like do this New Zealander accent when he was doing the thing. And then at the end, he would give his Tasmanian Devil impression. He's like, "Watch out for those Tasmanian devils." I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to do the
He did like a
Tasmanian
really
devil.
good Tasmanian devil. Yeah, he did that like awesome. And then I was like, we were like walking by and he was taking his break. And I was like, "Hey man, great job." He's like, "Thanks, man. It's people like you that make this all worthwhile." I'm like, "Oh wow." I was like, "Okay, well, that was a great Tasmanian devil." He's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to be an actor." I was like, "Oh yeah, well, good luck to you."
Yeah, good luck to him.
Good luck to you.
Elfanter, hello. I'm saying I'm once again supporting OTR with a like and a comment. We appreciate it.
Oh, nice.
And Nicholas is there as well.
Nicholas was here. I dropped in a link.
Yeah.
In the Discord. I clicked it. You clicked it.
Fanatic Roleplay. Fanatic Roleplay 1. Is that like a new hello guys? Is that a new guy? I don't remember that name, I think.
I don't know, but I'm digging his AI profile image.
Yeah. I'm looking extra French today. Well, I cannot help it.
Yeah.
Space releasing, naming something space whatever is really lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. How sick would it be to have actually get XP to level 3 on the show? I tried to reach out to him. I didn't have an answer. Maybe at some point. I'm trying to get his attention now, right?
Now we're tagging him. Now we're just going to pester him.
Well, maybe he's going to refuse coming now. But
we'll see.
Hopefully one day, because I know that's one thing I want to do. We can disagree on stuff.
Yeah.
And still have a talk, right? We can still be civil and stuff like that. Even if we can be like a bit or maybe I can be a bit mean sometimes. I can tease. I can be like, I like throwing jab. But
yeah, I don't know. You seem to be polite to the guests so far.
Yeah, I'm a civil guy. It's like I like to make jokes
to people. Right?
Yeah,
it's the problem. What else? Oh, also I had some people. I've been busy all week. This is my spring break. This is like one of my busiest weeks.
Yeah, of course. You have to grade all those
crap all week.
Student work.
No, grades were done. I had no grading to do. It's been not anything school related. I got a storage unit. I'm putting a bunch of crap in there. I had to redo a bunch of crap in my mom's house.
Yeah.
That was like an afternoon. That wasn't really, but
the two. Yeah. No, like my week was boring as hell because I told you but people in chat some
You're
of
just
them know,
sick.
like I had like a toe infection from
Yeah.
in the Muay Thai gym, so I was forced to be stopped since Tuesday. Basically, well, I got infected on Tuesday. I had to go to the doctor
Mhm.
and all that shit. And what a terrible experience it is. Like
Yeah.
I had to go to the doctor wasn't that bad. You always wait a while here, but I got lucky because like I could get an appointment the same day. It was pretty like I had to because it was spreading very fast. It was
Mhm.
climbing up the feet and shit like that. I could have lost my fucking leg.
You're like, hey, can I get an appointment today? And they're like, you're like, you might have to cut my foot off. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, Jesus.
But then after like the doctor prescribed me like a antibiotic. I go to the druggist, and it took me an hour and a half between me giving the prescription and me getting the med.
Mhm.
And I'm there sitting there like waiting for it to be called, right? And it takes forever, and I'm in fucking pain, like
What are you doing
crazy.
while you wait an hour and a half at the pharmacist or druggist?
Well, there was a schizo lady sitting next to me talking to me, and she was
Handy.
stinking like hell. So that didn't make the wait any shorter.
Do you engage with that, or do you just like try to disengage? What's the
I
move there?
didn't
for you?
engage. Just like she wasn't talking with me. She was talking to me.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there, and she was like rambling to me like about like how she had like all those 8 clone of her running around, and like all
Oh
this
my
she had
God.
to fight for a ride. And like crazy stuff that didn't make any fucking sense, right?
Nice.
She reminded me of my sister. But
Yeah.
but
Maybe
anyway,
maybe she's a clone of your sister.
oh maybe that's
Something
one
to
of
think
those.
about.
Yeah. And Armstrong was psychobabble, quite like it was incoherent, right? She kept talking and talking and talking, right? You can't even engage. You don't even
There's
in
that
a
you
group.
couldn't get a word in edgewise.
No, exactly. So hey, what about my need for communication? No, I'm kidding.
You were like, actually, the story about clone number 3 sounded really interesting. If we could go back 2 clones, but she was like already on to clone 6.
Yeah, like my main concern was like avoiding her touching me
Mm-hmm.
when like pulling my arm
You're
back
very
when she tried to
large.
grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I bet.
like I didn't want to punch her in the face either, right? Just
Yeah.
like yeah. But sometimes like talking like she's trying to grab my arm and just like pulling it back at the right time, like without looking too aggressive or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is what it is. And I had to walk with a cane, and like even just having my shoes on and walking was like quite painful. So like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of like I kind of have to sit here and wait. I can't just fucking go walk around the
Okay.
the aisle, right? Just
You
like
can't go check the candy aisle and
no,
see what's
exactly.
going on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they might call my name at any point now, but
Mhm.
terrible experience. The worst part of that, I had to go back to the druggist the next day, but to get some medicine for my dog, right?
Yeah.
And I go there and I sit and I wait. And after like 2 hours, I go
Is it
see
the
like what
same one?
no, it's a different
Okay.
druggist.
Yeah.
After 2 hours, I go there and say like, what the fuck happening? Like, with my med? Oh, I say, oh, we couldn't prepare them because we have to call the vet, and she didn't answer and like whatever like story, and it's like, well, I've been waiting there all the time. Can you fucking tell me? You know, like, and then I'll like call me when when you fucking get the med ready, and I come back, right? And like they didn't call
Yeah.
me yet, like so. Now my dog is without his med. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, like not like I have like a vendetta against like pharmacists, right? Like this is a job that could be replaced by machine, right? Like you could like doctor could just like pin up some number, and then you go there like this big machine that prepare your order, and like it should be simplified, right?
I
It's
really
moving
don't
and
know
get
what they
my
do.
I don't know either. Like they're fucking counting pills. I don't know
I mean,
fucking how long it takes you so long.
every time I hear about pharmacists, like from someone who works in there, it sounds like they think they do something really important.
Yeah.
Which they probably do. I just don't get it. But
Like
what do you do? You're putting pills in a bottle, right?
yeah. Oh, I need
And
2 months of
printing a
those
label?
pills. Yeah. You feel like all that could be like automated like so easily.
Of course, I
But
have absolutely no idea what they're doing. So maybe it
I'm sure
is.
they're doing
I
like
can't imagine.
it's not like they're pressing pills one at a time at the back, right? It's like mixing the compound, so and then like putting in the press, and yeah,
Yeah,
we know that's not what's happening. Just, but
just enough
someday,
binder agent to put the
yeah.
pill together.
Anyway, Oh, thank you, Maya Trumpet. Hello
Oh,
to you as
thank you.
well. We didn't
That's why
restart the
it's so
show now. I was just like
colorful.
rambling about my week, which was pretty bad overall.
Ear trumpet keeps the colors on with that
Yes.
with those funds. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's important to make sure the right pills are in the right box.
Yeah.
That's true, but can a machine do that? I don't know.
I think it'd be possible.
How many different types of pills are there, you think?
Oh, there's a shit ton of
What do
them.
you think their inventory is like? They got like 300 different big bottles.
Oh no, I think it's I would say it's probably in the 1,000, no?
Oh wow, yeah. So mostly
Maybe, I don't
inventory
know.
then.
I don't know if they would if we have like a if you have like a pharmacist in chat,
Yeah,
let us
we need
know.
to get a pharmacist.
Or in the comment. I'll be curious. Like, like I'm sorry if I insulted you.
We are sorry.
Maybe I'm just being ignorant.
We're very
not
clear.
enough.
We're very
Yeah.
clearly talking out of school here. We don't know. But it just seems like you could be a vending machine.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm wrong.
Yeah, like you said, like the scene like in the Wonderful Life. Yeah, I guess if it was like that, like I would get it, right? Like they're just like waiting the thing and the paper and
he has to
in the
fill
little
the
bottle.
capsule with his tiny funnel and his like the littlest spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when you ask them, like say like, oh, because we receive a lot of call and we have to call a doctor and we have to call the insurance and deal like that. I say, I don't know, man.
Insurance middleman, I guess.
Yeah, but even that, like this seem like there should be like some efficiency that can like, and I'm sure if we could like clean up that space, right? It'd probably be better for the pharmacist too, right? It would have like an easier fucking life.
And there's not like one guy there. There's usually like 5 people back there, like 3 people. I don't know. It's a lot of people at a pharmacy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over there. It's probably a scam. It must be a scam.
Might be. And I know also like, sometimes like they have to do a consultation with like people that go there for like their methadone or shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about let's talk about gaming for a little while now. What do you think, Phil?
I'm excited. So today or this Monday, session 1 of our new game. Where I
got the session 0 this week.
I put all the chirpers, the talkers, put them to put the criticisms to rest. Finally, I don't know if there are any, but they exist in my head. Anyways, I'm gonna be trying my hand at doing the GM thing. It's gonna be a standard. If you didn't catch the session 0, it's gonna be a very classic fantasy game in some way. It's fantasy role playing. I don't know what classic means, but easy D6 with Crispy and Max.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this guy this character that I made, right?
Yeah.
It is maybe a bit different than the character I often gravitated to, but that's what making it exciting, right? I'm gonna play like this affable guy that is well integrated in the community. He's not being an asshole to anybody. He's trying to help the people around him. Kind of a good guy, right? So
yeah,
that's exciting. It's gonna be different.
I am also excited. I have some ideas, some big ideas. The session 0 is very helps me. I use the session 0 to inform session 1. I almost kind of want to do like a GM diary situation.
Oh,
I don't know what you think about that, but it's like
sure.
I really want to describe how I'm going to take on different GM things. Maybe we could just tweaker it. I don't know. What do you think? We do something with it.
Could be interesting if like it'd be different if you have like your process between the session, right? Like with your prepping stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I could not watch them, or
that's the problem.
I'm sure there's people that would not watch them as well, right? We can make we can be trusted. It's I Trust Gaming we do here. If you say like I'm gonna make them, it's gonna be for the audience.
But do I want you to watch them? I don't know.
Well, I might watch them afterward, right?
I guess I kind of want you to watch. If I do it, I want you to watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, are you gonna
It's like
steal
I
the
don't
beam?
want you to. That's why it's like, should I even make it? Because I want you to watch it, but you probably shouldn't watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something to think about. It could be an interesting series. Maybe like people in the audience can let us know as well. Like, oh, I'd like to see your prep, because like that's something that the topic we've been coming back, the prep and stuff like that. So
Well,
your
we
approach to
can.
it.
I might do a post-session
Mhm.
tweaker type situation.
Don't
Describe
forget
like
also
the
we always
GMing and the outcomes.
we also spare some time too at the end to talk about those. So
That's true.
maybe that's also the space
Maybe
to do
we
it,
can
right? If you
fit
want
it
to
in
share some
there.
stuff. I
Yeah.
can, like you said, you're gonna have a map. I can't wait to see that.
I don't know if I'll have a map by Monday.
No. Oh.
I
There you
asked AI to try to make the map because I fed it the notes from Crispy's thing, and it basically made these like stupid versions of Italy. Do you want to? Can I show you?
Yeah.
Can I show you real quick what it gave me?
Mhm.
I should have had
Of
this ready. I didn't think I was going to show you, but I'll show you anyways.
Mario Trumpet, see Mr. Max really stretching himself. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. I'm trying to
Yes.
roleplay not myself for once. Like, so I'm gonna go step
I'm
away from the wisecracker, self-serving asshole. Yeah.
There you go. Easy D6. Bada 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 boom.
But I thought you had like the software you were excited to use to make map.
Wonder Draft, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Wonder Draft.
Okay, so I asked it to make me a map of the world, and then it just like generated these images of like a world map. And I was like, no, the map of the world we're talking about. Rock. Anyways.
Which one you're on? You're doing the Grok thing?
That's what I have. So
yeah,
that's what I use. I don't really care.
By the way, people, you can follow
the world map it recommended.
Yeah, that's pretty much Italy.
Just dropped Italy.
And Italy with French
into something.
What if it was Italy but with no friends?
Isn't that great? I was like, wow. You really took that note literally.
Yeah.
But I guess that's AI. I guess that's AI for you.
Talking about the Grok also, like people at home, you can follow OTR Roleplay on Twitter.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we should drop that
at OTR Roleplaying.
Yeah.
Should I drop a link?
Probably yes.
In there, I'll drop a link in there eventually.
Yeah, that map's all right. Yeah, it's fine, right? But it's a bit too.
They said that's a map, all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, saying that map's all right at all. That's
You're right. That's yeah.
Yeah, let me draw an ocean and then put Italy in it. Like, oh, good idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. All right.
While you get the link in the chat, should we go to the news?
Sure.
All
I dropped the link.
I got quite a few news. Quite a few fun, important news.
Oh, good.
There you go. I always forget that I need to remove the. Let's go back to this. We talked about the Neopet role-playing game, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was a big news when they.
I'm just gonna turn my fan on. I'm right. I'm here.
Yeah, they collected like $400,000, over $400,000 US on Kickstarter, right? So it was a big success, and I thought it was interesting because Neopet is kind of like a weird IP.
Yeah,
and the last show. That was 2 shows ago, and last show we talked again against them because they had like some controversy that they released some document without the company making the role-playing game, Geekify, released some document without the approval of Neopet, the license holder, and Neopet weren't happy with what the document were about because it was too violent and stuff like that.
It was grimdark future of Neopets.
Yeah, basically, right.
Can't do grimdark of Neopets.
And now the new development is that Neopet withdrew the license from Geekify, so the game is not going to be made anymore.
That's crazy.
Geekify did made a statement about
And they're funded. It's a
yeah,
funded
and
Kickstarter.
Neopet told the campaign backer to go ask for Geekify about their pledge, and
God.
Geekify did make a statement, and they say that there's going to be no refund, basically, but that 80% of their staff is LGBTA plus.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
kidding.
Just think about it as a donation to the
I'm not even
cause.
kidding. In the like, I'm not saying that to be facetious. In the long ass fucking reply,
Yeah.
they had to show that in there, and it was all about like, oh, it's not our fault, and Neopet was unethical, and yeah, okay, maybe we made some mistake, but hey, 80% of our staff is LGBTIA plus.
Yeah, and then mic drop.
So what is the A? And then at the end, like, no refund. So it
That's
was like a very
crazy.
very clumsy, in my opinion, like a very lengthy campaign update on the Kickstarter. So if you go look at the campaign, if you want to read it for yourself, you can go to Kickstarter and look for Neopet. You're gonna find it. I don't have the link handy now.
How long is this post that you're describing? I almost
It
want to
was
look at it.
long and rambly, and
Oh wow.
oh yeah, it's crazy. But
wow. So that's
yeah,
like a rug pull. That's like a Kickstarter rug pull. So
it's basically a Kickstarter rug pull, and obviously you can see in the comments, like the people are pretty mad about it, right?
Mhm.
Like because like some people like put $200 for that to go all in, right? And now like, well, sorry, like they say like, oh yeah, because we already spent that money because we written like thousands of page and we have like a bunch of staff and stuff like that. I say, well, don't know what to tell you, man. It's like again a
Some
case
people
of
really do need millions of dollars to write a book.
yeah.
These guys are one of them. So they wrote it.
And they spend the money
They wrote
before
it.
finishing anything. Like, and even like when the document that got leaked, right, was labeled as a beta test, but even in their comment, they say, yeah, we shouldn't have called it a beta test. It was almost like a pre-alpha kind of thing. Like it wasn't quite ready. We shouldn't have leaked it that soon. Say, oh, so you wrote thousands of pages and you spent all that money, but what you had was a pre-alpha kind of thing. You know, it's like,
yeah.
Where's the money?
They had
the money
zero
go?
money left. They had zero money left over in pre-alpha. Yeah. And it was like how much was it? Like $500,000? Is that what you said?
Close to that, yeah, like 400 and over 400,000 for sure, right?
That's nuts, man.
Yeah. So like I'm, for me, to be honest, it feel like they just don't want to refund the money.
Of course. Is that what your gut's telling you?
Yes. I don't think that they can't. I don't believe the fact that they spend it all. Because even if they did spend it all, that would be like highly irresponsible. Because if you're not that far in the development and stuff like that, right? It's like
they're probably like, but we
are the money yet.
We already had a party about it.
Yeah,
I can't go back now.
Like I guess like maybe they could say, well, we can refund like 3/4 or stuff like that. Maybe it'd be like a sign of goodwill and say, okay, you spend some. Right?
They haven't printed.
No, they haven't printed.
Like, what is the money going to? They don't even have stock. They have no inventory. That's crazy.
But remember that over 80% of our staff is part of the LGBTI.
I forgot. Actually, I did forget about that for a second.
Yeah. So don't be too mad, right?
Yeah. In fact, if you are mad, you're probably a bigot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart.
But yeah, and obviously like Kickstarter, like they always remind you like, well, it's not like a pre-order system, and the project are not like a shirt complete and stuff like that. So
gotta read that fine print. I love how they fall back on that.
Yeah, it's always been annoying when you see those kind of like it's a stain on the system, right?
It's like, I mean, it's like early access on Steam, right? Those get abandoned all the time. But it's way worse than that. I mean, it's
way worse than
that. You don't have anything. You have nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, that was like I think that might be the end of the Neopet saga. Or maybe we're gonna have an update. Maybe at some point, like they're gonna manage to buckle under the pressure and try to refund the money.
I think the only people that could buckle, because I 100% don't think that the role-playing game guys, unless they get sued, class action or something.
Yeah.
I guess it's possible, but it sounds. I feel like Kickstarter's language kind of protects you in that way.
Yeah.
But The only
But it
people I
might be
think.
banned from doing other project on Kickstarter, so that might
Oh
be
yeah,
like
yeah.
something that
I would
they
say
want to do.
maybe Neopets comes back with some sort of compensation, but I don't think so.
That's also something that could happen. Neopets say, okay, like let's try to work again. Like let's give you another chance. Let's try to work again together, right?
Yeah.
Gigified might also like say, oh, well, fuck that now. Like we
Yeah. We already
already got
sold
trashed
our integrity, so we don't need.
we already ran out of way with the money, so why bother
We
anymore?
already have the bags with the cash
Yeah.
flying out of them in our convertible. We don't need
Yeah.
that anymore.
So who
That's-
knows, right?
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see. There might be some development, but now like this thing that started like, oh, a big Kickstarter for like a project that looked good, that looked goofy to me. Now there's like all kind of development coming out of there, so it's all kind of drama.
Kickstarter.
Fascinating. Yeah. D&D 2024 is now officially D&D 5.5e.
Oh, I didn't know that was
Yeah.
like an official thing.
Yeah, they
I thought that was just like, yeah, good.
What's he was it resisting calling it there, but like that's what the people would call it. But now like they started to refer it to as 5.5e, so now that's the official thing. So
well, the problem is that
it's
it's 2026. So
yeah, but
kind
it
of a
released in
bad
2024. 5.5 or 2024?
No, 2024.
Well, it's the 2024 version, right? That's when it was.
Yeah.
That's when it kind of released, but it was late, so it released in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the 10-year of 5e, which was from 2014.
Right.
So they stick with 2024, but then like people would call it like 5.5 because 5e 2024. It's also very long. It's very like clumsy as a name. It's a very bad name.
Watsy's at it again, guys.
Yeah, 5.5 is kind of dumb. Hasbro announced the roadmap.
Did they ever call it 3.5?
Yes.
Or is that so? It's literally called that, or
yeah, 3.5 was the official name, I believe. Okay. Yeah, so they're back doing that now, right? I guess they're gonna doing half edition now. Now they're establishing a pattern.
That's kind of what it is, right? As far as what I can tell. So
yeah. So Hasbro released the roadmap for the 2026 release, and now they're going with a model with season. So they're gonna have like seasons of product, and obviously the first season, spring, is gonna be the season of horror.
Yeah.
Where they right in time for Halloween.
It's like a baked-in delay.
Yeah, where they.
I mean, I'm sure they'll hit it, but that's hilarious.
Yeah. They're releasing a new Ravenloft book. Again, they're going back to Ravenloft again.
I feel like you wait on the horror. Call me crazy. What? I feel like you make that fall.
I would. That's what I would have done as well.
Yeah,
but you know,
feels
Curse of Strahd.
Me, but
they did Curse of Strahd, and they did the Van Richter Guide to Ravenloft, and they have another one about Ravenloft. No,
I'd have no idea.
I don't know, but like anyway, now it's Ravenloft again, basically. So Ravenloft again for spring. Summer will be a season of magic, and they're gonna do a book, and they say that the fall will be a season of champions, but they didn't announce the book yet, the title of the book yet, or the team of the book yet.
Okay, this is what you do from now on. Spring is magic, summer is champion, fall is horror.
Yes, that's what I would agree with you on that. That's what would feel like more appropriate.
Yeah.
But I'm sure in the following year they're gonna think about the season a bit better, right? It's the first time that they're coming with this concept of season, thematic season.
Yeah,
but
it probably won't be the same next year, right?
No, it's probably not the same season. They probably are like other team, but they might try to team them more about like what actually happening in the year.
Yeah. Did they say what winter is gonna be or no?
I think they're only doing 3 season.
Just the 3 season year this time.
There's a 3 season, yeah, because like there's like 4-month season basically.
Okay.
So there's only like it's like spring and early summer and like late summer and fall and winter, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Season of champion.
Totally Interesting. That's us. Oh, whatever. I just don't care about WotC. I guess I should care about WotC in some way.
Well,
They are
don't
the big boys.
yeah, they are a big boy. I don't care that much, but I think it's funny also
Yeah.
to see like I don't know. For me, it's entertaining to see them
It is
like
entertaining. It is
like
entertaining.
going around like all confused and not knowing what to do too much. I don't know. It's something weird. Something funny to me about it.
Yeah. Who do you think, if you were to give WotC to someone, who would you give
Yeah.
it? Besides yourself and me, obviously. I wouldn't give it to me.
That's a good question. You need to be somebody.
Like, I don't want to give it to like Musk. I feel like it would just be like AI the shit.
Frenetic Roleplay 1 in the chat say Sandy Peterson. War Grimes says Castle and Crusade people. I think those would be good choice. You need to have somebody that's old school, and I would like to have somebody that gets it, but they wouldn't get it in the way that I hope it's getting it. But also, like D&D is never going to be the game for me. But yeah, those would probably like I would have gone with Castle and Crusade people.
Right on.
But Sandy Peterson could be a good choice as well.
I wonder if it's like it's just so big, so it's like you can't give it to like Kelsey, is who I was thinking of.
Yeah, Kelsey Dion could be good, but she have her own thing going now that's doing very well. So I don't know if she would be interested, right? It's a tough call, and you would want also somebody that is not political in the same way, right? You want somebody that's actually gonna make the game for everybody, right? Or well, for it's gonna respect the tradition and the aesthetic and the vibe of the game, right? Not put like baby builder like in Pride Parade.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Anyone that doesn't put a beholder in a Pride Parade should be good.
Yeah,
that's like a low bar.
Yeah, but that's not the direction they're going. They're doubling down on that. We know that. So,
yeah,
with the people, the new R that they have.
I honestly think probably Mercer would be a really solid choice, just because he's running. I feel like he's so invested in it.
He respect the game, but it's too modern audience. So he would bring this. He would bring this kind of like shit in there.
Yeah, but he still knows cool in some ways. You know what I mean? Like,
you think you'd be able to help himself? Look at what you did with Dagger Art.
Here's the thing: is that I think that you're fighting a losing battle if you're trying to get, the culture to change around D&D. That's all.
Maybe. But I think they're fighting a losing battle trying to cater to a modern audience.
Maybe.
So maybe we can both lose that battle.
Maybe everyone loses.
Maybe everybody loses. Yeah.
Maybe it should just be a lot smaller and cool.
Yeah.
Like Shadowdark.
Maybe. Hasbro CEO Chris Cock did an interview with The Verge, and he mentioned again that they're not using AI for D&D or Magic the Gathering. So they repeated that again.
Yeah.
But one thing that I found interesting in the statement, because he said that many times, but like now it's like he precise that it was because the audience was so against it.
Yeah.
So apparently other people that like rail against AI used in those products, I guess they're scoring a point there.
I thought I saw someone mention that he also recently said that they've really enjoyed the incorporation of AI into their business or something like that.
Yes, in the business, but like for clerical stuff and things like that.
Okay.
Not for the creative process, except they use it like for designing of I believe they use it, for example, like they made a series of a figure, action figure for a K-pop Demon Hunter, right? and they had to make it quick because nobody like foresaw the success that it's gonna be, and they use AI for the design of those figure in the process.
Interesting.
That's what I heard. So for those kind of thing, they're okay with doing that. It's just like for the Indian MTG, because the audience is so opposed to it that they won't do it. Like the backlash is too strong. So
Is the
I
same
guess
backlash there for toys?
no, that's the thing. For
Yeah.
toys, the toys
No one
collector don't
cares.
really care. Yeah. So I guess like maybe it's a good thing that they're listening to the audience on that. But
Man, ever since Victor was on, like, and he showed us his art, I'm just like floored by how it's just like so obvious. I'm just so sick of AI art and
yeah,
so sick of like the soullessness of it. It always feels like it's trying to like mimic reality, which it is, and it's always like trying to mimic what good is, but it's like never. There's no soul. There's just
yeah.
nothing in it. I don't know, man. Like
Like, you know,
I
like
could. It's starting to disgust me.
like
Seeing
I've made
AI
my
art.
career as a like technically I made my career as an artist, right? Like I've
Mhm.
studied art. That's what I've done. That's what I've done with my life, right?
Yeah.
People maybe people don't realize that about me, and I have an artistic eye when I look at those stuff. But
Mhm.
I'm a guy that don't care how the sausage is made, right? If it tastes good, right? I'm fine with it. To like when it comes to the like
Yeah.
the reason I don't like AI art is because I don't find the result like very good, right? And
Right.
but I don't also like human art that is bad, right? And for me, like it's first and foremost about the result. I don't care if it's a machine that spewed it out or guy with his brush in his
Mhm.
studio or something in between, somebody using Photoshop or doing some collage or stuff like that, right? What I care about is the result.
Yeah, and I get that, and I'm saying the result is,
And I agree with you. Yeah.
yeah, I think the result is almost always some like
Yeah.
evil. It's
But
like evil, man. I like it. It's so strange. Like I look
I
at
don't
it,
think
and
it's
it
gonna
just
be
feels like wrong. Like I'm
I
looking
don't
at
think it's
something.
always gonna be the case. Like I'm
I don't
sure at
know.
some point, but and also like I'm sure like and that's the thing too, right? You might see some AI art that
Yeah,
you don't realize it's AI art because it's well made. That's the thing. That's the
that's
problem
true.
with AI art. At some point when it's gonna be good, you won't be able to tell it's AI. So there's also like this question there, right?
And
Uh
you know, a lot of it is it's just so easy to make to make trash now, and
yeah.
it's everywhere. So it's
And
just
to be
like it's bothering me. I think I
and
don't know. It's
to be
starting to
fair, also like the
really
art
irritate me.
in a role-playing game is not eye art, right? It's like it's more illustration that it's art, right? It's like it's commercial art. It's like it's yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the setting. Like it's not like you're not gonna see it like in the Louvre, like, right? It's like
Yeah.
so
But I love the art in role playing game books, so I disagree. I think that for sure, if you're talking like an ad campaign that there's not meant to be beauty here,
yeah.
that's
But like
fine.
if you look in the just for an
But
example, because like
if
something that nobody
beauty's
has
the
seen, right?
purpose and you're using AI, I feel like I mean, obviously this is me potentially not noticing it when it's used
Yeah.
well. So I recognize that that's possible, but it's like
Bec-
anytime someone uses it and I can tell, then it's just like disgusts me.
Yeah. But like a lot of the art in the books, right? Art is
Mhm.
meant to convey an emotion or something, right? It's supposed to create affect in you in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Um, and some you have some books that manage to do that, but a lot of them, right? It's just like oh, here's the fighter. I can have and you have like a little picture of a fighter guy, and he's just like standing there holding a spear, looking in
Yeah.
nothing, right? There's no action. There's
I
no
think that
there's no
you
story being
are
told.
I think you're a much more harsh critic of art than I am because you're an artist.
Mm,
So,
maybe,
um, I don't know.
but
I have no
you know,
problem with what you're describing because
yeah,
typically
like I that for me like annoys me so much when I see that. Right? Like, tell
what's
me
an
like,
example of that? Like what can you think of like a real example?
oh yeah, yeah, look in the 5e book, right? Like just because it's something like the 2020 the 2014 right one, right?
Oh, okay.
Like if you like when you look at the class, they're all just there. There's no there's no emotion, there's no story, there's no like context to it. They're just like standing there doing nothing, right? And that's
Okay, I mean, they're
so
showing
common.
off
Like
their
oftentimes you see
stuff.
that in book. Hmm?
They're showing off their junk. You know,
Their
like their abilities, their weapons.
Yeah, but in
They
no
have a
context.
look of
They're just standing there, right? They're just standing there like they're modeling. I hate that.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are doing that. That's for sure.
Yeah. But also like on top of that, right? Like I'm an animator, right? That's the artistic field I went through. So I like when things are dynamic, when things are in motion, stuff like that, right? So just like a guy standing, that annoys me.
Right. That's
Yeah.
fair. That doesn't
It doesn't
annoy
annoy
me.
me like in the Historia when they do it like the anthropomorphic animal kind of thing.
Of
It's
course,
Renaissance.
as long as it's an anthropomorphic animal,
Yeah, but it's like
especially a
the
hot
painting.
one.
The painting are very nice. There's a lot of
Yeah.
painting are very nice that are just like portrait, but that's like a
Mm.
Renaissance inspired, and they're like in Renaissance style portrait. So like there's a context to it.
So you have a
So-
much wider acceptance of anthropomorphic animals in a Renaissance style painting. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. No. Anyway, all that to say, like, in a lot of fucking RPG product, the art is bad anyway, and sometimes it's alright. That does the job.
I very seldomly am disappointed in RPG book art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm easy to please. If someone, it's the same way with live music too, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I almost don't care how good the live musician is.
Oh yeah.
I'm just happy to be there.
I'm very picky about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to have a beer in my hand and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
little side conversation about art. So
this is what you get when you come to OTR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Side conversations.
Yeah, we're not on rail. That's the thing, right? It's the whole fucking point.
Did we nail it? Was that the news?
No, I have quite a bit of news
go ahead.
today.
Go ahead.
I want to go through. Before acquiring TSR, WotC was working on a Magic the Gathering role-playing game.
I remember
that's quite a while ago. That was in '96, right?
Okay.
Why it's news now is because now the draft of that game is being sold in a silent auction for a fundraiser for Planned Parenthood.
Oh.
So if you want to acquire the draft for a Magic the Gathering role-playing game and support the murder of babies, you can go. You can do both at once now. So hurry for that. It's already like I think it was like $1,800 from what I heard, but it's a secret silent auction. You have to
I hate those.
Go on Blue Sky and ask to be added to the auction.
It's not even real. I don't even think those are real.
You don't even think that? I've seen those work, right? But like it's a weird kind of thing, right? Just like say, oh, I'm really willing to put that money for that, and say, oh, somebody's outbidding you, right? I'm not telling you who, I'm not telling by how much.
But it happens to be my friend. Happens to be my friend who's getting the lowest possible dollar for this thing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not
wow
what it is, right? It's like I thought it was like interesting to note, but I'm not gonna expand more on that. You know how I feel about it.
It's so strange how companies treat IPs, isn't it? Like some companies will have the rights to classic video games that everyone wants them to remake, or everyone wants something to happen to it, and they're just like, well, we're sitting on it until we wait for our payday. And then you have Magic the Gathering, the role-playing game, and they're just like giving it away for a charity for some reason. Like, I really don't understand the I really don't understand I mean, obviously it's a tax break, but I really don't understand the logic behind corporations. Obviously there's some other motive, and I don't understand it.
And it's also like it's always like for me, like, you know, there was a scandal at some point like that Hasbro was a big donator to Planned Parenthood, right? And say like, guys, you're a fucking toy company. Maybe you want people to have fucking children, and and get them alive, right?
Yeah.
So it was a big. And I remember at some point a conservative was trying to do a boycott of Hasbro because of that. And yeah, well,
Dude, I
it's
vaguely
unfortunate.
remember that now. I had forgotten about
Yeah.
that.
So their commitment to the abortion stuff is strong, I guess. That's their cause of choice.
The drive runs deep, or
Yeah.
whatever.
We all have like our priority, right?
I wonder if you can play the Ninja Turtles in the role playing game.
Oh no,
Or,
because it was before that, right?
Rick
It
and
was before like
Morty.
it was before they added all those. It was back in the
Well,
days, right?
it was part of the
MTV was
vision.
still
I'm
like
sure it might have been part of the vision in
no,
1996.
it was before like Magic the Gathering became like Goofy when they still had like a unified kind of team and world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right on.
Dark Horse Comics announced that they're doing a new D&D comic called Total Party Killer.
Interesting.
And it's going to be based, it's going to follow.
Is Waspinator getting some cash from this, or Total Party Skill? Total Party Skill.
Total Party Skill. Yeah.
Skills. Yeah.
Never mind. Total Party Killer. And the comic is going to focus on a group of classic monsters working together to escape the grasp of a wizard. Like what the hero is going to be like a gelatinous cube, a lycanthrope, mind flayer, a death knight, and a baby beholder. Which
is he right out of the Pride Parade?
And just also like baby beholder, and people that are into the lore of D&D can correct me if I'm wrong here, make no sense. Because I believe that according to the lore, the way that beholder reproduce, beholder are extremely paranoid species, and they cannot stand each other. And the way they reproduce is once a beholder have a dream, he's gonna have a dream of another beholder, and that manifests this other beholder in the world. And they're gonna hate it because they hate each other. They're super paranoid and stuff like that. So
are you saying paranoid?
Yeah, paranoid. What did I say?
I couldn't tell.
Oh,
that's what I was asking.
They're super paranoid and super egotistical.
Mm-hmm. They don't trust each other.
Every beholder is enemies of every other beholder.
Yeah.
So,
well, consider my expectations subverted.
Yeah, so it's like in their paranoid dream, they're gonna manifest a new beholder that now is gonna exist somewhere in the world. Everyone is slightly different. So baby beholder technically don't make sense because they don't have a normal like reproductive cycle.
So you're saying that a beholder dreamed of a baby?
Of a baby beholder, but that would mean I guess that it would always remain a baby beholder.
I don't know.
And what would it mean? Would it mean like is he less powerful, right? It's like, but yeah.
Well, you'll have to get the comics. You'll have to get the comics to figure it out.
Maya Trumpet say, of course, from the monster POV, and yeah, of course, right? Yeah. That's like the new thing to say, right? The new thing to do now. Like,
I don't think it's going to be popular. How whatever. Comics.
Yeah, like
what is even comics doing right now?
Yeah, well, not that great. Yeah. Dark Horse is not doing too bad because they publish a lot of like manga.
Okay. So they get to fund their pet projects like this,
I guess. Like you're talking about like a video game IP going to a role-playing game, right? Or to people like Modiphius announced a new TTRPG based on the Wolfenstein video game.
Say which game?
Wolfenstein.
Okay, yeah.
Wolfenstein. Yeah.
The way you said it's probably more correct, but the way Americans say it is Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna use like it's the Modiphius 2D20 system, and obviously it's like in this alternate reality where the good guys won World War II, and now like you play the resistance trying to fight the New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're also working let's not dwell on that. They're also working on a Fallout TTRPG and a Elder Scrolls TTRPG.
Isn't
And
there
those are
2 Fallout RPGs?
maybe
You know who's
who
got
knows?
it? You know who's got a Fallout
Unofficial.
RPG?
Yeah, XP to level 3, but those
XP
are
level 3.
unofficial, right? But now those are going to be official one by Modifius. But and those 3 IPs are owned by those 3 IP are
Bethesda?
owned by Bethesda. Yeah.
What was
So
the
I guess
third
like
one?
Bethesda, Wolfenstein,
Yeah.
Fallout, and Elder Scrolls.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I
So
guess that doesn't seem like. I mean, I would want to emulate Elder Scrolls, but how are you doing that with 2D20 and a 5 stats?
and how is that like significantly different than any other fantasy role-playing game, right?
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah,
It's like
it's not.
yeah, I
It's
don't find it like that exciting.
especially if you basically ignoring the system.
Yeah.
If you take the system away, it's every role-playing game ever.
Yeah, like oh, there's some like some setting difference, like in the way that the wraiths are made and the Dedra and shit like that, but it's not meaningful difference. You can have glass armor. It's gonna be like some horse armor, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess gonna be some meaningful, meaningless.
I guess there's a skin on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But whatever.
Basically, I don't know what's gonna do. Like that, you couldn't just like pick like any D20, and maybe not Conan because Conan got a specificity. But I know. We'll see.
Speaking of which, I know someone mentioned this in a previous stream we were on. They were pining for someone to do a Dune Modifius game. Did you remember that?
Yes.
It was in the chat on one of those games.
Yeah.
I'm down.
To
try that out sometime. I just want to throw that out there since we're talking Modifius.
I'd like to try like to run a Conan game or to try to play in one or whatever with the Modifius system. I want to try the system, but I think the Conan one, and I think the system was designed for Conan, and I think it's the one that nailed the vibe the most.
That's what I've been told many times.
Yeah. So that would be like what I would be like, because they did a Star Trek as well, and people are complaining like, yeah, the system works for Conan, doesn't work for Star Trek. It's not the same kind of like fantasy that you're going through, right? So yeah.
I don't know. I think Bear convinced me that you could run it. I don't.
The 2D20, the Modifius Star Trek.
Yeah. Didn't he run 2D20 Modifius?
I don't know, because I know there's a lot of like Star Trek system that he likes and run. I don't know why I would go with 2D20.
I'm pretty sure he was running 2D20.
Maybe
with Cody and
maybe when they started talking about Star Trek, it's just like I tune out.
Well, you got to ask him about it sometime.
Yeah,
I think that I have no problem with the Modifius system being universal. I'm curious to see why Conan is considered.
But it has a tone, right? That's the thing, right? Like system and form tone.
I mean, I've read through the Dune book, and I think the tone is good for the system. So, and it's not Conan at all.
No, I didn't read it. So I don't know. Maybe they tweaked it enough. The Wolfenstein.
I'm sure, I wonder if it's very different. It must be very different. But anyways,
maybe the Wolfenstein crowdfunding is going to come in the fall, they say, of this year. So it's going to be crowdfunding again. So that's also something like, well, Modifius, do you still need that? Especially if you have Bethesda money behind, whatever. Tunnels and Trolls is going to have a new edition. They're going to call it like a TNT New Age. Tunnels and Trolls, you know what it is? It's considered to be the second role-playing game release. They like a year after D&D came out, they came out with their system, Tunnel and Troll.
So is now is it meant to be named just like Dungeons and Dragons? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. That's just what they did.
D&D. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it's not, this new edition is not going to use the original rule set. So people that were looking for. And it's good that we have like a. It's just gonna be a new game with the same name, I guess, with the same kind of lore, maybe. So there
It's
you
a
have it.
D20 OSR game. Just
Yeah.
back to form.
No, I
Finally.
think they're using a dice pool, stuff like that. So
Okay.
different kind of like, but it's an old name in the role playing game hobby
Mhm.
that is coming back, I guess. Although like the original game can be bought on Drive-Thru RPG on Print on Demand if you're into the really old school stuff.
Old school
7C is getting a third
old school for
edition.
me was first edition World of Darkness. That's what, and
Oh, yeah.
Rollmaster. I was into Rollmaster, but there's no way I could play it
Never
now.
played that one.
Just
Never
except
played that
just
one.
for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah. No, I started with D&D, AD&D second edition. So
Yeah, I was mostly
Yeah.
playing Palladium and then
Oh, yeah. I
Rollmaster
never
and then
played that.
into World of Darkness.
Yeah. The 7C third edition is on Kickstarter now, and they have 26 days to go, and they already passed the €250,000, so they're doing well. Now I'm in the Kickstarter segment, so we're gonna go through them fast, unless you have something to say about them.
Now let's roll through it. Although all of these have an asterisk now, thanks to the
Yes.
pets. Yeah, new
Yeah.
pets.
Yeah.
Buyer beware, I guess.
Yeah. There's a campaign called Altea, the Dragon Empire, that passed £500,000 British pound Kickstarter.
Mhm.
And they have 40 to go, but that's a big success too. And it's a high fantasy setting for 5e, where dragons are ruling the empire and stuff like that. So, like, I always find interesting to see those big success, because like I
Yeah.
find like it can indicate where the hobby would be going. So I guess we're not quite done with 5e and high fantasy, right? If this one is doing so well.
I feel like it's not anything to do with the book, and it has everything to do with the publisher. So I don't even know who the publisher is, but it's gotta
I
be.
think there's a link with like the Eye Roller podcast.
Yeah.
The Eye Roller somehow. I didn't look too much into it. It was like it had like zero interest to me, to be honest.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. There's also like a book of like a Arian Days Books of Legend that passed $250,000 with 40 to go, which is a book to do like D&D past level 20. So super high level play. So I guess there's also demand for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually do kind of want to play a super high level game one day. I don't know about D&D, but just like
fighting gods
demigod
and shit like that.
level characters. It sounds interesting. I've never done it, so
if like what level would like a guy like Conan would be? Wouldn't be like would it be like level 20? Would it be like level like 10 or 12?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's superhuman. I think that's why he's.
Well, he is superhuman. Hercules? Yeah.
Oh, Conan, you said.
Oh, I said Conan. No, sorry, I meant Hercules.
Oh, okay.
Because you're talking about demigod, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I meant. My mind went to.
That's fair.
He's definitely superhuman, but he's not like level 20 superhuman.
Yeah, I don't know enough about D&D to really answer that question.
Like he's fighting an Hydra, and that's a big deal, right? Like, but at what level can you fight an Hydra on your own? With a bit of luck. You fight a giant lion. Clean some stable.
Yeah, clean a stable as quickly as you can.
So, anyway, there's a demand for that.
I'll answer the question. Level 16. Nailed it.
A $250,000 is not like it's not something to sneeze at. And we talked about it in the Fun Prompter stream, but the Pumpkin Spice RPG. It's a cozy RPG about witches running coffee shops. That
you were going to show the trailer in this episode.
Oh, was I supposed to show the trailer? I can do it.
The Thirst Trap trailer.
Yeah, let me just load that up.
Not AI art. I can tell you that.
It's very nice art. It's done by Archeron Studio, right? And I did like Brancalonia and
What is Archer?
Lex
Yeah.
Arcana. Yeah,
Yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
yeah.
Very
So
good
they,
pedigree on the publisher.
yes, yeah. Share screen. There
So
you go.
obviously we got to play that one.
Yeah.
Do you think
there
they
you go.
showed all the art?
Probably not. They usually have like their books are pretty like filled with art, so I'm sure they're gonna have more. But yeah, 1.3 million euro that the campaign finished. The campaign is finished now.
Man, it's
But
I bet they're happy we talked about them.
I reached out to them because I'd like to talk to them. I'd like to have them on, right? That's something that's very interesting to me. This because it's something like a magical cozy RPG is something that's so out of my wheelhouse, right? I could never, I'd foresaw that it would have done that much success. But
we don't have to watch the trailer yet.
I can play it a bit.
All right, play it.
I put it there now.
Yeah,
you can do a late play still.
Okay, good.
Estimated delivery like in 11 months. It's a long time. Long lead up.
Asterisk. It was backer kid. This isn't Kickstarter. And these guys actually publish games.
Yeah.
They have a reputation they probably care about.
Run a magical cafe with Spirit Cat. Protect the world's magic.
She's having a shrimp. She's having a little tempura.
They're getting a braid. And tell the story.
Just a couple of gals chatting it up.
Yeah. One latte.
Did she fall over? Oops.
And a couple of D6 at a time. There you go. Bunch of tattoo, like big sleeve tattoo. A lot of like band-aid on the knees, on the leg. Yeah.
We have some questions about the cats and
the Spirit Cat and the scuffed knees.
And what's going on with the scuffed knees, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So and you can get a lot of like there's a lo-fi magical music that you can get with the project, right?
It does feel like lo-fi girl. It is a lo-fi girl aesthetic for sure.
Yes. Yeah. But it's also like it doesn't clash too much with the art that they have in Brancalonia, for example. But I didn't hear back from them. I wish they would, because like that's so interesting. It's so like out of like and I had this conversation often time with Bear like about the future of the RPG, right? And I said like we're the wrong guy for that because we're two old white guy, right? Just like we're two old guy, like we're the past of RPG at the same time. If you want to know about the future of RPG, you need to look at what the youngin are into, right?
The young go-hards, yeah.
The new generation that is going to join the hobby with their interest, right? Like
that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Mercer, potentially, but I agree. I don't know what you do in that game.
You
just chat, have an excuse to talk
with a couple of D6 and one latte at a time, and you protect the world magic, and you run a cafe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either.
I have watched some, some actors role play in games, in story games.
Yeah,
and they do seem to enjoy their chit chat and coziness. I've noticed.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's real or if that's just actors that really aren't trying to role play at all. They're there to push their resume, or if that's like a genuine interest at sitting at the table, being ironic and talking about cats.
Like they're not like, it doesn't seem like a project like you would be you would role play like a proactive heroic character, right? You seem like you role play like a very passive guy, like you run a cafe, like you're a guy with a job, right? It's like maybe you're gonna adventure, like, oh, the magic here, because they say like protect the world magic, right? So what does that mean, right? Like, is that like I don't know, man. I'm very confused by
maybe it is a very specific scenario, like these cats are the world's magic and
Those
you're
spirit
like,
cats. There's also a spirit toad.
what are we gonna do with all these cats?
Yeah.
You know, and then
Or
it's
maybe
like they get
there's
into antics.
some force in the world that I'm sure is
Mhm.
nothing like it with current world affair that's gonna threatening the world's magic with their conservatism or
There's
whatever,
not gonna
right?
be any sort of metaphors or parallels
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
that.
And then you have to go and oppose that, like oppose their bigotry toward magic. Like who
Yeah.
knows, right?
Dog
Who knows?
people.
Yeah.
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 Smart.
But
There you go. Hairdresser, the
sort
straightening.
of straightening.
Classic WAD humor.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
who knows? Like I guess we'll see.
I mean,
And I'll be curious
I
like
wanna
which
play it. We should play it.
you wanna play it?
I would rather play that than Feast of Legends. I can tell you that.
Oh really?
Would you? It's not like ironic.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not an ironic game. It's there might be some irony in it, but like it's not poking fun at itself, it seems. Seems like it takes
Yeah.
itself seriously. If not, even though it's casual. You know, it's like
I don't know.
certainly seems like it lends itself to a slice of life type game.
What I'll be curious about to see, like when it's released, I want to see like if it's what the people are gonna think about it, and if it's gonna be like if people are gonna actually play it, right?
Mhm.
I want to see an actual play of that game.
Now I have a question for you.
Like
If you were
somebody
to
that's not related to the
play,
product.
if
Yeah.
you were to play in the game, would
Yeah.
you have to play as a boy with scuffed knees? Or would you play a girl with scuffed knees?
I don't know. I
Either way, your knees are a mess.
yeah.
I can tell you that.
Waiting for Max to yeah.
You're
I
right
don't
not to answer that question, Max. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move on
Fair.
because like I'm
interested. I'm
open-minded about
genuinely
it.
interested.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely interested in what the hell is going on in this game.
Like I don't think like this game's not for me,
Mhm.
but I don't think they're targeting a guy like me, right? It's like,
Right.
but
Science.
I'm surprised. Like I'm not surprised that there's a public for this game at all,
Mhm.
but I'm surprised that it's that large.
Who is the game for?
Because like, is it for girls that they don't generally play? I don't know.
So
Like-
I've been told that girls enjoy hot women in their art.
Yeah.
They prefer hot women.
But those women were like more cute than hot, right?
They were more cute than hot. I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Then they didn't look like they
They're
didn't
not.
look
It's not like
powerful.
it's not exclusive. You know.
Yeah, no, it's not exclusive.
It was some on both meters, but more in the cute
Mhm.
column.
But they didn't look like because like they like the hot woman in their art because like the hot woman also like project aura of power in a way, right? Like they oftentimes like sexualize and stuff like that, and they seem like in control, and they seem that they can like lead the men. Like those girls didn't have that. It didn't look like girl with like a lot of power, despite that with they have witch hat, right? Spirit cat. They run a cafe. They don't look like
Don't go telling those girls that.
they don't look like femme
They'll
fatale,
blast
right?
you.
Yeah. And also like the fact that they call it a cozy or role-playing game. What does cozy mean, right? Like you're
Yeah.
you're not like putting your life on the line. That's not cozy, right?
Yeah.
Cozy is not high stake.
Well, it's kind of like I'm getting like Buffy vibes. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did you ever watch Buffy?
No.
Okay.
I don't watch things with a few.
It's hard to make references. Let's move on. We've spent enough time on this game.
Yeah,
I'm curious. I would like to see it in action as well. I bet there will be an actual play. There must be.
Yeah. So there you go. Let's talk some fun, right?
Okay.
We don't have a guest today. I reach out to people. Sometimes I don't have a reply. Maybe I'm bad at it, or maybe like people don't want to talk to me. Maybe you were too small, right? So
I don't know.
it's unfortunate.
I didn't try reaching out to people. I was very
Yeah.
busy this last
Yeah.
couple weeks.
Yeah, going to water park or to theme
My
park.
life is a busy life. But I'm gonna shoot my shot this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we decided to make this new show, we said that we might not always have guests, but like sometimes we can do like a video reaction to a specific video, and we're gonna tell you in up front. So if you want to watch it before we go, so if we pause or if we skip some part of the video, you know. And so that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna react to watch a video together of XP to level 3, which, like I said earlier, I would love to have on the show. I'd like to talk to him. Even though like I often disagree with his take with different style and stuff like that, he doesn't seem like a bad guy, and I think he can be funny.
I 100% agree. I like his takes. He makes good videos.
Yeah, and there's some point like that I agree with him too, which is often like quite rare with the mainstream D&D kind of like kind of vibe, right? And now he has this rating the best and worst DM advice that he found on Reddit.
Oh man, wait a second. I just want to point out.
What?
Oh, I thought our railroads were synced.
Oh no, so they rarely do.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
And so now we're gonna rate his rating.
Okay.
I guess maybe that's the concept.
I wish we had like a yeah. So we'll is he going best to worst? Okay, so he is this going to be a ranking? We'll see.
No, it's not gonna be a ranking. You just like give a score to read some like I watched this video. But he's so he reads some advice that he found on Reddit, and then he says if he think the advice was good or bad.
Got it.
Yeah. So
we're gonna watch the whole thing, his critique, and then critique both at once, or are we gonna watch the thing, give our critique, see his critique, and then agree, disagree? What's the move?
He kind of make his critique throughout, like while he's reading the thing. So I guess we're gonna have to take his critique and then we can discuss about it.
Okay, let's watch the each piece of advice section.
Yeah. Let's make it kind of conversational. Let's pretend that we're doing this exercise, the three of us together, and like he gives his take.
You're getting interviewed.
Yeah, he's getting exactly. It's an interview in absentia.
It's a forced interview.
Yeah. So we're gonna give our take on his take on the situation that he does, right? Let's try that. Let's see if it goes. And if we can, I'll pause from time to time and we can change. I'll skip some part because like there's some he's dealing with a fly at some point.
Hey guys, Late Night Jacob here. I was gonna make a video this week and I ran out of time, so I'm making this instead. The last time I did this, you guys watched the video, all of you. That video has so many views. Why did you do that? I know, I have returned to Reddit after I vowed not to, but we're not looking at horror stories. No, today we are going to look at r/DM Academy, which is where people give advice about...
I want to point something also.
You think this is free music?
I hope so, but yes, I do think so. Yeah. In the background, those are the Berserk Deluxe.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they are. Those look like Vinland Saga, I would guess. Those are D&D 5e books. You gotta love them.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got those.
That's Dagger Art. Yeah.
Probably ready to put that away. You're probably ready to put that away.
Welcome to the unsolicited interview. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, I did solicit an interview. He didn't reply. So I guess I did my part. We're gonna have you on like
there was no consent offered. This is
yeah.
Non-consensual interview.
But yeah, I don't know. I was glad like to see like those birds or book. I say like at least like if I'm right, and I believe I am, uh, that's
dope.
yeah, that's dope.
He's literally me for real.
Exactly. We have something in common, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a dungeon master, game master, whatever you want, or just tell little stories about ways they were like one
I
time.
think you're right. I can see the
Fine,
red on the
this thing.
berserk.
And I'm going to rate how good they are. 1 is that is the worst DM I ever heard, and 10 is wow, they literally could not be more peak. That is the greatest GM I have ever heard in my life. Fun fact, after I recorded that first video that I recorded way late at night, the one where I was like, okay, I was gonna do a dungeon delve out this week, but I did not get that done. That after I did that and then recorded that at like 3 in the morning and then edited it, that was when I was like, I should probably have an editor. And now Skylar's here, and I never want him to leave ever. Get back in the dungeon. Get back in the dungeon. You're not allowed to go. Whoa! Middle of the video.
All right, let's skip the ad. Yeah, he said like also like he vowed to never get back to Reddit, which I think it's a wise decision. But he went back anyway.
I missed the Reddit. Did you did you ever get into Reddit? I just never got into it. I was
a bit, yes. Early on.
I was off in my anon things.
It was before TDS, right? So well, like you could still have some kind of semblance of conversation in some specific thing, but now like it's dead.
Yeah.
The world went insane. Boot.dev was his sponsor. Good catch.
There, guys. Use his code.
Yeah, if you wanna learn how to code, you can go to boot.dev and use Jacob's code, because I don't have one to give you, but you can use this.
Yeah. Let him know that Off the Rails sent you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you gain, because like I skipped like maybe like some
gain, I guess, valuable skill.
Yeah, but you're supposed to see like some discount using the code. I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure it's one of the best ones.
Yeah, if you don't have any other code you can use and you're interested in boot.dev,
you get 25% off. There's a link down below. Okay, back to the video.
Good. I think 25%.
He's in an interview.
ADHD.
Yeah. All right.
Can turn detect thoughts into a puzzle of its own. Every time I've seen detect thoughts used, it's been pretty straightforward. I ask the vizier if he knows what happened to the king. He says he doesn't. I cast detect thoughts. You hear him think, the king, that horse's ass. I'm glad it kidnapped him and locked him away in that invisible tower. As long as he's out stuck there, there's nothing stopping General Krug and me from taking over this fly, dude. Dude, this fly is going to meet its end. You're taunting me, you son of a...
It's going to be all arc with the fly.
Which is handy for moving the plot along, but a little boring. If you want to make it a little bit of a challenge, turn it into a puzzle by giving them ADHD. Okay. Let's gamify this mental condition. Let's gamify the mental illness. It's silly and funny, and I can't work some days. That would be funny. It just gives him paralyzation. It's just like, I think it would be really fun if you gave more characters ADHD, and it's just like, hey King, can we go do the quest now? And he's just like, I don't want to do that.
That's a point. Like Maya Trumpet said, like no one is going to notice someone casting a spell, right? I don't like. What is the component of detect thought?
Detect thoughts. I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, is that like a verbal, semantic? Any fucking kind of component, right? Like it's gonna be noticeable. I don't know. Those kind of spell I fucking hate too. Detect thought.
Yeah, I'm looking it up for you.
There you go.
It is verbal, semantic, and a copper piece or material.
So you're gonna start like you're gonna take your copper piece and you're gonna start like gesticulating around and making that, and the visitors is gonna be there, like,
detect thoughts.
Yeah,
and be like, what?
Yeah.
So he has to be a sorcerer that's doing meta magic feats, obviously.
That could be it, right? But the vizier like should know that those kind of spells exist too, right? So
yeah, he's probably bad at his job.
Yeah. Oh man, the sorcerer is coming, and I have this plot going on. Maybe I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. Or he's gonna do like in the introduction of Dune when the navigator of the guild say like, "Get the witch out," because he knows she can read the mind.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's a great scene. She can still read like from afar, but he tried. It's just like too powerful.
Go get my Adderall and maybe I will. This fly, man. I hate it. I will kill you with Daggerheart.
That's why he has
Almost got it.
Daggerheart.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
fly.
You hear him think, the king, that horse's ass. I wonder where the term horse's ass comes from. Why that animal specifically? Why not a chicken's ass? Can chickens fly? Wait, can birds sense invisible things before they hit them? I need to make sure nothing's hitting. I still need to reprimand that guard for hitting on the cook. Oh, that reminds me. I need to talk to Krug about the, wait, what did this person just ask me? Yeah, it's a little accurate, I guess. I guess it's a little bit accurate. It's basically like that, yeah. I literally fell into the trap. I was like, what the hell does horse's ass have to do with anything? It's a stupid term. That doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? Where am I? What's going on? Who are you? What's even more confusing, some people don't even have internal dialogue. I can't give an example of what Detect Thoughts would do in that situation because I actually have words and things in my head. That advice I rate a 5 out of 10.
So you give 5 out of 10 to the advice.
I'm gonna have trouble with this, Max. I just want you to know that it's gonna be hard for me to be amicable. I don't know how to describe. I don't know if he's gonna want to come on our show after this. We watch this video. Should we
say what you have to say? Like you don't have to like don't do personal attack, but you can like I guess criticize. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to be pleasant, you know. But anyways, I was gonna say this feels a lot like the maybe this is a Reddit thing where they do the competitive disabled. You know, it's like, no, I can't even think.
Yeah,
because I'm more disabled than that.
Listen, I don't have ADHD. I don't think so. At least some people say I do, but I don't think so. I do get distracted easily, but I can have like a coherent thought, like from I can achieve stuff. I don't know. I never feel like disabled by that really.
Yeah, I always wonder about disabilities.
Like I know, like
I was diagnosed with it as a child.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like lots of people were.
Yeah. Were you put
on
drugs?
It's like now that I've gotten older, I don't know. I don't know what's. I don't have a frame of reference, so there's no way to really. How do you know that you're thinking wrong? You know what I mean?
Like I've known people that apparently have like very intense ADHD, and when they're trying to explain you something, you better like not interrupt them or make a comment or make a joke about something that they say or whatever, because like you're gonna fucking lose them and you're never gonna know the end of the thing they're trying to explain you. They're gonna completely lose the thought, right? Like they're in the middle of telling you something, and then like they say, like they say, oh, the duty, and then you go like, oh, you said duty, like something stupid like that, and like bam, you fucking lost them. You never have the end of the story.
Is that uncommon for people to like brain dump after a speed bump in a conversation?
That like from what I've been told, like that's when you have like very intense ADHD, that's what it can be like.
I've also heard that ADHD is like and this is something that I experienced, where you just like you cannot get started on doing something productive. It's like you have this like chronic laziness to you where it's like, I know exactly what I need to do, but I just cannot start doing it.
Yeah.
And that's something I kind of have.
Yeah. And like one of the reasons why Bastard Story takes so long is because I get distracted by all kind of thing, right? Like somebody invite me on a stream, or I start new hobbies, and I'm always like I'm doing a lot of sports and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I get tired.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like you're productive, but you're doing the wrong things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I have a hard time. Like,
I spent 4 hours on my lawn.
Yeah.
or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I go like shovel the snow outside,
yeah.
and I do it in an insane manner that like there's gonna be like not a fucking speck of snow in the end, right? I got
Mhm.
to super focus on that. Like, and
Yeah.
like
For what? Like,
yeah, for what exactly? Like it's like
yeah.
uh,
It's probably snowing while you're doing that. For God's
yeah,
sake.
and it become like counterproductive because like it's like I shoveled way too much, right? Like
Mhm.
way more like just because like well now like oh look this little corner there like still part of my driveway I can still shovel it, right?
Yeah.
I don't use it, but everything needs to be like I don't know. So,
So,
but what about like
I mean, yeah, and Elf Hunter's saying sounds like him.
yeah, there
So,
you
like,
go.
I don't know if that's like a super common thing that people have, and it's just like I heard someone say, "Oh, ADHD's like this." So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but lots of people feel that way.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Yeah. If it's like well, everybody feel like that
Yeah.
sometime,
It's
but
like
we
the
just live with
horoscope.
it and yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't know about it.
you can almost relate with anything.
Yeah.
Um,
But I definitely saw like people that are way worse than that than other that seem to
mhm.
lose their train of thought all the time, right? Like it
Oh
can be
yeah,
hard to like
especially as
with
a
them.
teacher, I've definitely witnessed some kids that just like you're incapable of actually listening to me. I'm like specifically talking to you.
Mhm.
You get distracted while I'm talking to you, like and
Yeah.
staring at you.
But is
Like
it also
it's pretty crazy.
like the low attention span because they watch content in 6-second
Exactly.
bursts now? It's like,
Exactly.
it's like
Like,
uh,
oh, how
um,
much of this is like a societal,
and or an
you know,
acquired skill, right? That you just
right?
at some point when you're a kid, yes, you get distracted easy, but at some point you grow
Yeah.
up and you learn to like I don't know. Like I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
case,
So
guy. I'm
that's
not
kind
attacking you ADHD people out there. I'm saying I don't know.
well, I've
I'm
been
not an
diagnosed,
expert.
so I get to say whatever I want. So deal with it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Deal with it. So maybe you have strict for people out there. But what
Yeah.
do you think about the idea of like putting that on the character, right? Like for detect thought, but even like with a when you play an NPC, right? Could you have like an NPC with ADHD? Could that add to your campaign at some point, right? Like
I'm much more interested in making that way more awesome than whatever ticky tack bullshit that person was doing. Like whenever you're reading someone's thoughts, I'm more interested in trying to simulate a brain versus
yeah.
like making like a Joss Whedon style dialogue happen in my game.
Yeah, that was a bit jokey with like, oh, where does horses ours come from? And it's like, yeah,
I'm
like
not a
you're just
chicken sauce.
you're just like playing for laugh, obviously, right?
Yeah, playing for laughs. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But also
One.
I think there's some value in the sense of saying
Yeah.
like yeah, the guy might not just be thinking about exactly what you want to know right now, right? If you brought
Mhm.
the question before, maybe, yeah, it's gonna bring that on his mind. Like he's gonna think like, oh, this fucker, they're not gonna know that I'm the one holding the king, right? Whatever. It's like, but yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem with those spell, right? They kind of give away their
But
solution.
I do like the idea of not making these types of speak to or divining information being a this is the exact answer you're looking for thing. I want some interpretation, I want some tone involved. So
Yeah,
I like that. I
yeah,
like that aspect of it. So we'll give
yeah.
it a 3. Is that generous? Maybe. Probably 2.5.
Maybe, but no, I think we don't do
Like
half. I can
3.
go with 3.
Okay, we don't do
We
halves. Good.
no, I hate like you know why I don't do half?
Because it's a
Because then
cop
you just
out.
have like because then you just have like a rating out of 20,
Yeah, that's true.
which is stupid, right? It's like if you do a rating out of 10, do out of 10, right? You have 10 choice to choose from.
I'm going to the 100th over here. No, you're good.
Yeah.
I agree with you. No more halves. No more half measures.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, a 3. He gave it a 5. I think that's a bit generous. I'd give it a 3. I think there
Oh, we gave it
might be
5.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a 5. I think there might be something salvageable from that concept of like, yeah, maybe there are some people with ADHD in your world, and maybe that's something you can bring, or something if you have spell like detect thought, don't make it like super obvious. Like make it like a little bit like the working of a mind is a little more mysterious.
Yeah. I wouldn't use ADHD because I don't even understand it. So
that too, right? But you can also make a messy mind without calling it ADHD per se, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Tyler say like 1 to 120 scale. Remember me of that late 2000 review a bit of nothing get a fucking 10 out of 10. So your scaling is 1 to 9, but also like nothing get a 0. So like then like you only have like basically 8 choice. It's like rating people can be weird.
1 to 9 is 9 choices.
Oh yeah, because you have to 0 to 9 to have 10. So if you do like a 0 to 10, you have 11 choices, which is also kind of silly.
I agree.
But then where 1 become the new 0.
But then you also have the occasional surprise 11.
Oh fuck, man! Rating system. Where did rating system come from? There you go. Maybe we do have ADHD.
I don't know.
10? I think that's funny. I fear I won't be able to focus.
He's getting it. Did he toss the dagger?
I get him live on camera.
Yeah, he took like the electric.
Giving players a job was the best change I made for my newest campaign. I'll be the judge of that. So recently we launched our new campaign. It was a blast. Before we started, I went through all my previously DM'd campaigns and looked at what bothered me and how I might fix that. That's good thing to do. I'm like Iron Man. I learn something new after every campaign I finish, and then I adapt my next campaign to have something that fixed the previous thing. I'm built like that. Jarvis homebrew 5e until it's unrecognizable. One of my issues, and from what I read online and see online, I'm not alone, was the players not remembering what happened in the last session. I tried a few things previously, like offering a short recap at the beginning, but it never really felt natural. On top of that, we're all adults with an adult calendar, and which led to sessions being 2 to 4 weeks.
We're all adult, busy adulting, right? They almost like fucking said that, like I fucking hate that.
Apart and us only playing online via Foundry VTT. None of those are things that help players stay concentrated while playing. Well, all right, just what do you mean? Just do a short recap. Didn't feel natural. You can't. What do you mean it didn't feel natural? It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. However, this time I had the idea of giving my players something to do outside of our session. Like I also needed prep before a session. I have 4 players, so I created 4 different roles for them, which the player chose, which they would want to do. The chronist, the chronist, the coordinator,
the chronist. Like it's what do you mean? Like the guy that did the chronicle thing. No.
Oh, I thought that was like the timekeeper.
I don't know, man. I think
he writes a diary.
I think he make chronicler.
He's a chronicler. Yeah. Right.
The diplomat and the quartermaster. The chronist, the chrono triggerist will write a diary from the perspective of their character and potentially note funny quotes from the session. The coordinator writes a quest log, keeping track of the quests they'd like to pursue and thinks they want to return to at a later time. The diplomat keeps track of the NPCs they meet and when they associate with them, like what their job is and how they might help the characters, etc. Lastly, the quartermaster will organize the group inventory and financial situation. This one might need to change for different groups, since not every group will have a group inventory. Oh, I don't think this is a good idea, but we'll just keep reading. After the first session, I already noticed what the benefits I got. I can't not read Reddit like silly fellas. After the first session, I already noticed what benefits I got from this. I have a real insight into my players' thoughts, which I never gained in that depth with my previous campaigns. I now know what they think of my NPCs, which quests, vignettes, or NPC encounters they found interesting, etc. Since I'm writing this campaign story myself, I had the flexibility to really integrate this into our story. They found an NPC I created to just serve them in the tavern suspicious. Would it be really fun if I let the suspicion cook a bit more, only for them to investigate the NPC and find him innocent or guilty? I'm sure you have ideas as well on how to use it. I just want to share my experience. That's cool that works for you. I think that's great that that's working out. That just sounds like you're giving your players work. Like you're giving them...
Yeah, what do you think of the?
Of course, elite.
What do you think of this?
That is the
story?
Least problem I have with it. The
players
should be able to keep track of all that stuff. Like,
For me,
Are they
that's
keeping-
addressing the symptom, not the disease, right?
Yeah.
Your player are unengaged. They don't care about your fucking story.
Giving them homework is
Yeah.
keeping track of what happened in the story, who they've met, and what they have.
You know,
Is
like
that really
that's when I say like they don't care about your story. It's like kids at school, right? They don't care about the material that's been given, so you give them
Yeah.
homework, so they're forced to kind of listen and do and make it like that's what you're doing. You're turning it into school, right?
Yeah. And
Like
you're the
if
teacher.
they're what? Yeah. If you listen to your player more and you make them more engaged, I guarantee this guy is serving them a story that he crafted and all, and he's all into his world, and that the player are just there to kill sometime, and they're waiting for the game part when the combat start and they get to do something with their character, and they're not being put on the rail or shit like that, right? So they're disengaged. They don't fucking care. They're not driving the story forward. So that's why they don't remember.
You want to rewind it to kind of the end of the first paragraph of that?
Yeah, okay.
So he kind of talks about something that I want to talk about. Basically, where he's like,
I'm writing this story campaign myself.
Oh, yeah. I'm a bit of a story campaigner myself.
Yeah. So he is writing the story of the campaign himself. Yeah. Try not to do that. Try let the characters defining what the story is going to be. Like let the character be proactive, right? And be a reactive GM. Then your player are going to remember because like they're the one that make those things happen.
Yeah,
they were just like passenger on the train.
100%. I agree with that. Obviously, I meant like earlier after the first paragraph of the post.
Oh, you want me to go back more?
Yeah,
need to go back quite a bit.
It's okay. You can do it.
Is that good?
Well, I mean, there's a paragraph above that one, so. There it is. Right. Okay. All right. So, players not remembering happening. We're all adults. However, this time I had the idea to, okay, none of those are things that help the players staying concentrated while playing. I agree. The VTT does not help.
Nope. But there's a thing too. He said that they're playing online with the Fundu VTT. Then record the game and let the player rewatch it. They won't because they don't fucking care. You know, that's the problem.
Yeah, that would handle
everything. Your player don't care.
Yeah, that is. So this advice, I would say, is missing the mark for sure.
Yes,
and is not going to solve anything. So
no, that's a guy that don't realize that his player are bored and they're just there like to hang out and kill time because they have nothing better to do.
Do you think that this would potentially solve the board player issue because they're now invested more?
You're a teacher, right? When your student are bored, do they get more invested when you give them homework?
They don't. I find that they don't get more interested.
Nope.
The more we do. But so the issue is I made a story and I'm gonna read it to you.
Like he did that for one session now because not just after the first session I see the huge improvement. Like you're gonna see like some benefit on the first time because they're gonna humor you, but then like you're gonna see the quality of those homework drop pretty fast.
Yeah,
and they're gonna go back to not be interested. That's not gonna be viable in the long run.
The benefit will only be immediate, and then it'll go away.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. What do you think about? What do you think about this whole telling a story? Do you think that it is a legitimate way to roleplay at all, or no?
No, I don't think it is. I think because you're no longer playing a game. You're telling a story. That's a different thing, right? Like if you leave like some input at some point to the character, now like you're a little closer, but now it's like basically doing like a choose your adventure kind of path, right?
Yeah.
And the game aspect get limited to the combat or to puzzle and stuff like that, right?
I agree.
But even puzzle, oftentimes if you have like one specific solution, well, it's not really like you're gonna figure it out, or the GM at some point is gonna give you int or make you roll for it, and then you're gonna go forward, right?
Mhm.
So
I totally agree.
I think
Just
it's a
wanted to
perversion of the game. Yeah.
agree.
Let's see what
What was his rating though?
is Jacob's take. I think you forgot about the rating for after
Probably
like
not
he did the
very
rating
good,
for the
yeah.
on the first one. Yeah.
No more
But,
dollar.
but-
like you're just making them write about the campaign. If I gave this to my players, they would be like, Jacob, I'm not doing that. Just
If-
think about
If the player would say that, if his player, like if Jacob's player would say that, he probably have a better relationship with the player than this guy has, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if the player can be honest about it, and I guess that Jacob's player are pretty much more engaged in the game than this guy, so it's probably not a problem. Like I assume like Jacob's player remember what happened in the last session mostly, right? Or those guys, they may take their own note on themselves for themselves.
being like, and you'll be the note keeper, and you'll be the one that tells me all the cool stuff that happened in the game, and then you'll be the I don't know. This feels really, really like specific for specific kind of players. I'm sure there are players out there who would love this and would love a sense of direction and a job to do to help them remember what's going on in the campaign. But I don't see anyone I know ever wanting to do this. It's weird because the
Nobody
problem
wants to
was,
do that.
I want it to feel more natural that my players remember what's going on in between games because they don't remember anything. To like, and now they're like telling me how cool my game is, and I don't know, just ask them. I don't know. That's why I don't know why you have to like gamify it.
The ask them also, like I always say, like, keeping it 20 minutes at the end of the game is a good idea. Like to just talk about like what happened, stuff like that. We always do that.
Yeah. I watched a GM philosopher video. It was a while ago, actually, where he was
Yeah.
basically talking about feedback from players, and he recommended that you not seek it out, and that that stuff that comes to you organically is like better in some way. But
Well, it depends because like a lot of people are non-confrontational and they just want to pat you in the back. So that's
Yeah.
not very much of value. I guess that might also depend on like I don't do that anyway. I'll tell you when you do stuff that I don't like.
yeah,
Maybe I'm too harsh sometimes, but
you never say anything if you like it. That's something I noticed.
already.
Yeah, you're just like you're happy.
If I don't
take a
mention
big
it,
dump on things.
oh sorry. If I don't mention it, assume that I liked it.
Yeah,
Because
well,
if I didn't, I
that's-
will tell you.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be like, yes,
There you
Max
go.
didn't say anything. He must have mildly enjoyed his time.
Also come back, right? But like, I think we all like in the mindset that we want to get better at this, right? So
Right.
it's what Flames of say is very true, right? That's a francophone thing. The highest praise you'll get is that's not bad. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that
We
is
do that a lot.
that is a Max compliment right there.
Yeah, oh, that's not bad. That's
I don't-
praise.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. He didn't hate it.
That's very high praise. But also like it's more useful if pointing the thing that can be improved, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But maybe I can try to be more positive.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead. Why
But,
change it now?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It just seems silly. Commenting here to steal this later. Thanks, OP.
Do that.
Interesting
Oh.
idea. So did they all take notes during the session or did they just do this in sessions to report back? I don't think they made notes during the session. I wouldn't really notice since we're playing online though.
Wow.
They're using journals inside Foundry to all access each other's notes. These were written after the session. I mean, that's impressive they're doing that. I've done this before with slightly different roles, which I'm now just naming. Tactician, tracks initiative, and duration of effects during combat. Okay. Chronicler, tracks
yeah.
quests, locations, and
That's what people
NPCs.
do.
Okay. Quartermaster, tracks loot received, loot distributed. Researcher, looks up rules for rules questions. Yeah, all right. I could see that because that's a little bit more like out of game, I feel. And also, you're kind of like helping the DM, and it become that. This to me makes more sense because then it's like it's a mutual agreement that we're all going to help look up the rules. So like this is kind of like when you play Gloomhaven, where you don't have a DM and instead you and the players are running the enemies as they're supposed to be run. And so when you everybody kind of has to like work together to make the game work, and this is kind of like that. It's like we're all working together to kind of take on certain aspects of the GM if the GM doesn't want to do those things, and I think that can be really helpful. But these ones are interesting.
Yeah, like this point he was making on the last comment, I think is quite right. Jacob is quite right on that, right? If you play this kind of game, very tactical and stuff like that, you play like with where you're gonna stop and look at the rules. Having the guy that is the natural rule lawyer at the table, be the guy in charge of that, right? That's fine, right? Like having like, oh, we're gonna track this incentive and those like spell effect, and that's important type of game we play. Having a guy that you want to taking some of the load of the GM because they're just pure mechanical stuff, and they're not going to be in character anyway during combat, right? So
I like his example of a board game.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea for a role-playing game, but
because we want to role play, but they use those role playing game as board game when combat start, especially, right? So
yeah.
It doesn't really do harm, but it's right when he's exactly right when he say that. It's like when you play Gloomhaven, but that's what those people do.
Yeah, I guess. Can you imagine? Well, what are we doing? This is like we're reacting to Jacob reacting to a Reddit post, to comments, and then replies to that comment in a Reddit post. That's crazy. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, you got to do something, right?
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Just wanted to point out the absolute absurdity of this episode. But the I can you imagine like looking at this post and then like people posting under it wanting more information from this guy? He can't even like type well. Like it's the worst. Like there's so many like misspellings and like terrible grammar.
It's Reddit.
And it's like, hey, tell me more about your idea.
Yeah. Oh, that's so OP. I'm gonna steal that.
That is such a great idea. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm think so too.
Should we steal Jacob's idea of the going to a /r DM Academy and find
we should go straight to the source. That's what I'm saying.
Go straight, but like I kind of don't want to go to Reddit.
I don't want to do it either.
Maybe at some point, right?
Is this a more palatable way to look at Reddit through the eyes of Jacob?
It's like a filter, right?
Yeah.
So not enough to I don't have to touch Reddit directly. I can let Jacob touch Reddit for me.
Yeah. It's like a glove. He's like Jacob's like a sterile glove.
Exactly.
You're good.
Thing, because I'm really not trying to be a contrarian here, but I feel like the chronist will write a diary from the perspective of their character. My players already kind of do this, so to like delegate it to one person is kind of weird. I think this is like a good thing if like your players do not take notes or do not engage with the game at all. It's like, okay, I'm giving you guys jobs. You got to be able to like keep up with the game, which that's probably more of what's going on. My players wouldn't want to do this because they kind of already do this just on their own. So
for me, like it kind of feels rude, right? You invite your friend to play a game and then like they don't engage enough for your taste with with your story that you crafted yourself. So now you're giving them job on top of it, right? It's like, wait, they already show up for your fucking shitty game, man.
Yeah,
just remind them, like, just do the recap at the start, right? And remind them when they forget.
Yeah. Hey, roll initiative. Just say it already. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're for, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's look at one more good one, and then we'll look at a bad one. Is it wrong to?
But I don't think they are.
Players? My players wanted to buff their magical item, turning a +1 sword into a +2.
Wait, is it wrong to scam your player? That's gonna be interesting. I forgot this one.
and similar stuff. They are friends with a local temple, and I allowed them to have the buff in exchange for some favors for the clerics. The temple people said it's very hard to do and needed some special rituals to send them out and collect rare materials. It was purposefully a hard task since I don't feel that they are on the right tier for such items, level 5, and also wanted the achievement to feel better. When they heard that there was going to be a quest to do that, they quickly ran out of interest and searched for the same service in the black market. Typical players. You're like, would you like to do something fun in order to earn the... I got it. It's dead. It's dead. Hang on. It's so done, dude. I got it.
Yeah.
And he's here to do some business. Big iron on his hip. Do I touch it?
Touch it.
I gotta want to. Maybe it'll wake me up a little bit. Maybe not.
Touch it.
I gotta want to.
Now you have to
No, I'm
touch
not
it.
going to.
You got ADHD?
I'm not gonna do it. A typical TTRPG
No, I
players.
don't know.
Hey,
Everything's
you
ADHD.
guys want to go on a cool quest to earn this magic item that you could get? Players are like, no, we'll just find a different way to do it. We'll just find the instant gratification. I don't want to go on an adventure. I don't want to go on a quest. That sounds hard. I want to do this instead. There, they found a guy, scammer from the BBEG evil cult, which the players knew very well. That said, he could do it for 250 gold in 2 weeks. wait, what? They knew he was from the cult, and they were like, I rolled deception for him behind the screen and passed their passive perceptions. Well, it'd be insight technically, but yeah, you do you. So I didn't tell anything about the lies. So no one cared to even try to see if they were lying. Ooh, Pathfinder method, I see. No, the Pathfinder method would be rolling their insight for them. So this guy took half their magic items and
Oh, here you go. Like Elf Hunter make a good point. Jacob's a jovial soul. I'm glad he's the one reading because I've just been something like I think that's probably the right why we do it this way and not going ourselves to Reddit.
Yeah, if I was
Because
reading
it'll
it,
be
I
like-
would have stopped like halfway through and be like, "What? No, I can't do it."
Yeah,
But now it's
I'll be
like
too acerbic.
Jacob keeps the pace,
It's bringing some joy to it too, some
and he
levity.
brings joy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
So
is
I
one of
guess,
my
like, that's-
favorite. That's one of my favorite parts about his channel. Is he's a very happy guy,
he's a very positive guy. Yeah,
very positive.
yeah.
I always feel
And
good after
left.
the video.
in 2 weeks, they will return to the black market and won't find that man anymore, and their items will be lost. I'm planning a mini arc about finding the guy and retrieving the items. I know for sure I won't just give them the items. Maybe I can have the scammer mail them back with the money saying he can't do it or something. I think this is really fun. I don't know if I'm just a big mean GM or something like that, but man, I love this. I think this is really fun. If I was a player in this scenario, I would be like, this serves us right. This is what we deserve. I love this. I think this is really fun. You kind of nailed it. They were given a task and chose the easy way out instead of fulfilling the task. Yes. The players win for the
So before I go to the comment, and you said like you love that
Comments.
the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? Like, oh, okay, the player like wanted to enchant their item. They go to the temple. The temple's okay. We need those tasks, and they say, oh, let's try to find a black market, and stealing the item.
Really depends, right? I mean, obviously,
really?
I love the idea of there being scammers in the black market. It's just a matter of what is that scene like when the scam happens, you know? Is he so when he rolls the insight check, does he
Yeah.
does he just say, and you believe him?
Yeah, of
Obviously,
course. Like,
that's
there's some
wrong.
detail there, right? There's some detail there, like that. We'll probably like do it wrong with that. But if you have those type of player too, he probably didn't say that because like they would metagame it and find some reason to not believe him, right? And
Mhm.
not
Oh,
get
yeah.
scammed. I think it's a good thing because like I think it's a right instinct, and I don't think don't have any problem with it. Even though like some player will be upset with it because they're feeling like you're player like losing their item, their magic item, feel worse than dying, right? Oftentimes
Mhm.
they're gonna fight to the death to save their +1 sword or whatever, right?
Yeah. I agree with that. That's fine.
So
Punish them.
yeah, but all those things, the scammer stealing the item, that's all player driven. The player were proactive in a sense of saying like, no, we don't want to do that. Change their goal. Like our goal is to have like a better stuff. We don't care about your dumb fucking quest. We're gonna find some other way. That I like. this guy
I
seem
like
to
that
have
too.
some proactive player in some instinct. They do seem to be a bit power gamery because like what they're after is like just getting like more powerful stuff. Like I don't know if there's a reason behind that, right?
Getting
But,
more powerful solves a lot of goals.
Yeah, it solves a lot of goals, but like what are those goals, right? So there's no like it like oftentimes like those there's power gamer just want to get more powerful just to get more powerful, right? Just have a bigger
Sure.
number on the character sheet. So I don't if that's the case, right? That kind of suck. If that's not the case, and if they had like a legit reason that they needed to get more powerful, and now they became less powerful, that might derail the goal that they had, right?
Yeah.
Because if they were like if they had a specific goal that they needed to get more powerful for, and now you push them the other way, now they're gonna be on the hunt for that guy, for that scammer, and the campaign is gonna go a different direction, or they're gonna feel like they feel like they were already like not powerful to achieve the goal they were trying to fight, right? The bad guy, and now like they feel they're less powerful, so they might want to give up or whatever.
See, the problem with every one of those scenarios, Max, is that your players suck.
Yeah.
So if the players don't suck, then it's a solid move.
Yeah.
And they probably understand that they're risking it. That's why they went to black market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to go to black market, flashing magical items and a stack of cash around.
But that's also why I think like the goal was probably just to be more powerful, because like if they are like if they were getting more powerful for a specific goal they wanted to achieve that they needed to be more powerful, they wouldn't have risked it on the back market.
Oh well.
No, they would have done
I don't
thing.
care if the reason is your players suck, then I don't care.
Yeah,
it's not the GM's fault.
No, it's not the GM's fault. I think the GM I think the GM what they did there is right. Like we probably like find some agreement on detail, but like I think it's not a bad idea. And I like that it was player driven.
It was player driven, and GM reaction is great. I think it's a great.
Yeah,
assuming everyone's okay at the game, this is a pretty solid on all fronts.
Yeah, and obviously like Flame Zombie mentioned, right? Like I like Magic Eden. I think there should be unique thing, not just like a sword but better. Like but obviously like there's all those things, right? Like the fact that they all like those +1 sword, and then like, oh, can you just turn into a +2 sword, right? Like
I wish that's
already like raised some flag. Yeah, that already like raised some flags, but we
is
have
that what they were doing? I didn't
right?
catch what did they say what the upgrade is?
Yeah, they wanted to turn their sword from +1 to +2, some shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously, like there's some dirt there, right? There's some.
It's a game design issue. That's not a.
Yeah. Yes. But let's see what the comments say. The comments.
For the easy way out and fell for this game.
Finally.
Yeah, I think that's a really fun idea. I think that's cool. I think the reason why it's cool is that you didn't take them away forever. That they're going to go on an adventure to get them back. I think.
No, I think that's like he might have taken them forever, right? I think if you do as a bailout, like in the scammer, like send them back after 2 weeks, like that was mentioned a bit, right? Oh, I cannot do it, or here's your money back, or here's the weapon, right? Like I didn't really scam. That's lame. If it's a scammer, it's a scammer, right? You lost your fucking sword, live with it.
Yeah, kill him or don't kill him, because he's already drank it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you can find back the sword.
He's actually LGBT, so maybe you should relax.
I think that's fun. I think that's a really creative idea. I think you shouldn't be afraid to,
80% of the world is.
Yeah, 80.
So,
punish your players a little bit, but then reward them with more adventure. I think that's what's fun. Okay, it's time to do the funny part. We're gonna go to the most controversial posts on r/DM Academy of this year, and this is basically, if you don't know Reddit very well, is a lot of people downvoted these ones. So either,
but a downvote on Reddit oftentimes means you're close to the truth.
You're saying what they don't want you to say.
Yeah.
This is lost footage for Skylar, only to enjoy because they were so heinous I could not keep them on screen. Or we're gonna find some gold. So I'm excited. And by gold I mean trash. I mean garbage. I mean bottom of the barrel poop and poop from a butt. My players received a major treasure and none of them took note of it 3 sessions ago. Should I let them keep it or punish their lack of interest?
What does it even mean? Either
They
they
don't
know
remember.
about it
They
or
don't
they
remember
don't.
what they got.
Yeah, but you don't remind them. Why would you ever do that?
Not reminding them.
Yeah, like how would you remind someone that they had a treasure? I
I
guess
think like
after the session, like in
he's gonna what he's gonna explain, I guess.
I'm sure he
Like,
will.
but I just posed there like because of for their lack of interest, right? Punish them for the lack of interest. Like the lack of interest seems to be a team.
Yeah, your
Lack of
players
interest
suck.
in being on
That's
a
the
quest.
problem.
Lack of interest of like taking note of engaging with your story, and now like lack of interest again, taking note and like I don't know. Oh yeah, I got a treasure. Okay, whatever. Don't take note. Don't. Oh, did we get some money? Oh, how much was it again? Right. That's what it's gonna be. Let's play a bit. Unless you have a
like the
Yeah, good.
opposite of the last story. So 3 sessions ago, my players beat a major monster and get his treasure hoard. It was a substantial amount of gold at this point. Apparently, none of them took note of the amount. So when the time comes to spend that gold, they will be figuring out who got it, realizing they lost the treasure.
That's okay. Already, if I kill like a monster and then I get a big bag of gold, right? I might not count it there on the spot.
Mhm.
That's oftentimes something like we do, right? Like I don't know, like I grabbed the bag of gold and oh, it's pretty heavy, whatever. Like I put it on the cart, right?
Mhm.
Later on, I might ask you, like not directly, but I'm gonna have my character go count the gold that was in the bag, and then
Yeah.
you tell me, right? I don't fucking just know, like, oh, there was like 1,000 piece of gold. 977 like piece of gold that you find. You can put that on your
Yeah.
character sheet now, right? No, I got a big bag of gold. Who knows how much it is?
I'm a big fan of your French nerd voice, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all in the tongue. clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So they rolled it already. He's saying they rolled it.
you roll on the table how much
And
gold, like, you know.
The pizza got there, and everyone was like, "Oh, let's go get the pizza." And he's like, "It's 200 gold pieces." And everyone's like, "Oh, what? I'm getting my pizza."
Like you roll like, oh, this monster got a treasure type F. So you went to the type F treasure chart and then you rolled it.
It's F2, guys. It's
Yeah.
F2. And they're like,
There are
we
some
got
times
crazy
that my
bread.
players' lack of
Yeah.
interest on D&D frustrates me, refusing to read the rules, still lost in their character sheets, etc.
Again, you invite your friend. Yeah, you invite your friend to play a game, and they're not that into it. They're just humoring you, right? Like, so, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, I had
Maybe play
that.
something else.
The last game before I started running 4D, like we played D&D for like a year and a half. And freaking people still didn't understand what bonus actions were and like what they should be doing. And I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't tell you what you need to do.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
crazy.
I appreciate, like, maybe we can play like get together and play like a board game. Maybe we can get together and just drink some beer. Maybe we can like build a soapbox.
Yeah.
Is that what they call?
Let's build a soapbox together.
Write a manifesto.
And we'll stand on it.
Yeah. No, what do you call like the one that you raise down a hill?
Oh, like a boxcar?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I think it. Yeah, soap. Yeah. I don't know.
Soapbox car.
I think you might be right. I think it is called something like that.
Yeah,
soapbox racer. There it is.
There you go. I was close,
Thank
but you know, like apparently you're not that much into RPG. You can have this conversation with your friend, right? And you find a different group, and if they say no, we're into it, I say, well, then why, guy, don't you learn the rules and stuff like that? It's frustrating for me, right? And then like they say, oh, sorry, I didn't realize. I'm just like,
I
You
was
know, it's wanna
catching
check
up
it
on
out.
I was catching up on a couple of streams today,
Yeah.
and they mentioned it was, I believe it was Zonelar or Architrave, one of those guys, and they were saying when they're watching a movie, it
Yeah.
actually might have been Elf Hunter, but they were saying something like the tension in a game is often diffused by humor and stuff like that, and it's kind of the symptom of people not wanting to take it seriously. And then someone
Mhm.
made the point, it's like, if you're not trying to take something seriously or don't care enough, like you're watching a movie but you're looking at your phone, it's not,
Yeah.
it's because you don't like watching movies, like it's
No, yeah.
because you're not interested enough.
And
And
that's what I do.
it's the
For me, like
same
when I
thing with
watch
the
movie,
game.
like oftentimes like they're background noise more than anything else, right? Like they're second screen thing, right? Activity. I don't like watching movie very much, but I
Yeah.
assume it. I'm not a movie guy.
Yeah, I can't watch a movie unless I'm focusing on it. Unless I've
Yeah.
seen it a few times, I'm happy with that as a background. But
Modern movie are made to be like second screen often time, right? It's like
I
that's
don't
why
watch.
when you
I try not to watch slop, though. You know.
yeah, but like the Netflix movie, right? Like it's something that when you watch a Netflix movie and the characters are always like stating what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like the show don't tell doesn't exist anymore, and that's on purpose. They do that on
Yeah.
purpose because they know that people are not watching the movie; they're listening to the
Oh,
movie
okay. Yeah.
while doing something else, like they're doing the dishes, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
if at some point like nobody's talking, and there's just like stuff on the screen that you can figure out what's happening because you're watching, people don't get it because they're not watching; they're doing the dishes or they're on their
Yeah.
phone. Yeah. So
The
you
first
can
time I heard
lose
about that was Law and Order. Like Law and Order,
Yeah.
every episode is the same. You
Yeah.
can always just kind of glance over and you know what's happening. It's designed for people to have on while they're doing the dishes or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But like people engage in RPG in that way as well, I guess, right? Which I don't think that's a good way because you do that with
Exactly.
other people and it's supposed to be a little more active, right? You're supposed to be a little more engaged. You're doing something, you're not just like passively consuming.
Yeah.
Unless you have a real GM, I guess.
It's almost like that is the
Yeah.
1D game for sure. Anyways.
Yeah. Like the what Flames Zombie say, like I want to interact. It's a big draw to the RPG medium for me also. Like that's why like I don't like watching movie, but I like playing a role-playing game because in role-playing game I'm active, I'm doing something, right?
Yeah.
Being creative and shit like that.
I could
let's
spend another hour talking about interest and passive players, but
let's give Jacob let's not keep
let's
him on the stream
unfreeze.
any
Let's
longer.
unfreeze. Poor guy.
Hello, crap phone.
Brother, I literally do that, dude. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect at the game. So I don't know if I
You can be
should roll
perfect.
another horde and let them keep it, or narratively to let them have a lesson on bookkeeping. I believe they completely ignored the amount when I told them around 5,000 gold. So my approach would be to just ask them how much you think you got and let them keep that amount. I'm pretty sure they will ask for less that it really was. Ugh. Ugh, yikes. That's tough. That's tough. I feel this a little bit, and it's I don't think it's right for me to feel this way, but that can happen in my games sometimes where one of my players doesn't write something down or doesn't keep track of it, and they're like, hey, GM, what was that what was the stats on that thing that you gave me that one time? And I'm like, because I made it up in the moment and I don't remember what it was either. And I'm like, you didn't write it down, and that can be frustrating, but we're people with lives and this is a game and it's not that important. Yes, keeping track of the game is important, and I do find a little bit of sick satisfaction with having to punish them for this, but I don't think it's right. I think I think what's going to happen is they're just going to be like, okay, cool, this sucks and you suck. This is like the basic way to get out of it, to be like, okay, cool, I guess we just don't know how much gold we got. But to tell them like, nope, you don't have the treasure anymore is really, it sucks. That sucks really bad. There are some
Does it sucks? Maybe the treasure have been misplaced. That could be
I
something.
think what I would do,
Yeah.
if I was just shackled to these players in a never-ending eternity of hell game,
Yeah. Okay. Let's
what I
assume
would
that you're
do
gonna
is
change.
I would turn the treasure into an unidentified gem, and then it must be appraised from now. So it's like,
All
okay, well,
future
you don't actually
treasure,
know how
the
much
treasure
it
they got.
is. Huh?
All future treasure,
No,
or
just the
just
treasure that they have a question about.
because, like he said, it was 5,000 gold, right?
Well, I
Oh, there's
changed it.
5,000 gold there, right? Now you
You
change
can
it.
forget,
Like
I
they
can
say,
change it.
how many gold was it anymore? And then like they say, oh, okay. I don't know. I would go that way because I'm not a big fan of Redcon.
I'm not really worried about immersion with these character players, though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, if I was the GM for that game, right? First, I wouldn't have told them how much money until they counted it,
Mhm.
right? Like I mentioned
That's
earlier.
fair. That sounds
Until
fair.
you spend the time and the effort. So if you never ask, then you don't know.
But he's saying he told him,
Then yes, he said he told them. That's the
which is
mistake
wrong.
of the GM.
Which is
Yeah.
wrong, is what you're saying. I agree.
Secondly, the character can forget how much money he had. If
Yeah.
that happened, take some time and go count it again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's fine, especially if I didn't tell you how much money until you decided your character would count it, then it already trained you that if you want to know, if you forgot how much money was it again, and nobody remember, you can say, fuck, I need to count it again. There you go.
That's a really good point. It exists, doesn't it? Can't I count
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I agree with that.
So that
I
would be how
changed
I
my
would deal
mind. I
with
agree
that.
with you. You're right. I'm wrong.
And then you keep everything is in character.
Yeah.
Everything is in role play. It's like
Verisimilitude.
role play solve everything, right? It's like people say. Yeah.
I've heard that saying. A great man once said.
Yeah. So that would be my instinct. And so there's no punishing people. There's no and I would just assume you don't remember. Let's chuck that out for a character, like a mistake, not a player mistake, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah, like why would a character remember? It's like, oh yeah, I remember exactly. It was 8,328 gold. Like who's keeping track of that in their head? I'm actually a barbarian. I don't know anything. I have stack of shiny.
I might not even know how to count that eye.
I don't even count. I don't even know what counting is.
Yeah.
I just push.
That's
I
the
just
thing,
toss. Right? I toss little bags of gold at people, and they give
Yeah.
me drinks and food.
Yeah.
It's
If I find a huge bag of gold, right, I might never fucking count it.
It's
a
true.
big chest of gold, right? I might
I
just
would,
I have all this money at some point. Like, well, starting to look a bit light, right?
I spent 3 days. It was 20,000.
Yeah.
I spent 3 days counting it.
Yeah. Depending on the character you are, like some character would fucking count the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Like play like some kind of a content, but I don't know where you want to do that. Nobody wants.
I'm looking for the coin machine in the Walmart. I'm like dumping it in there.
Yeah.
It gets a receipt.
Like make a lot of noise in the store, so everybody know that you're broke and that you have to make your change to buy something.
That's good. Yeah, I need a rotisserie chicken today.
Yeah. Oh, look at this poor
I'm
guy.
I'm gonna pay for a rotisserie chicken with rolls of pennies.
He fucking empty his couch to get the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. Actually, I looted a dragon horde earlier, so I'm rich.
Just in coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a very small denomination.
I had like my we have much more coin in Canada than you do, right? Because like we have the $1 and $2 in coin.
You guys really take your coins all the way up there.
Yeah. So I have like this ball of coin that I have here because I hate carrying them in my pocket. So when I have change somewhere, like I just like throw them in there, and it's quite a fair bit of money. I use them like when I need to take the bus. I don't need to take the bus when I want to take the bus. Sometimes I like to taking the bus sometimes.
Yeah, it keeps your edge sharp.
Well, it's also like the bus I take. It's
you're always looking out for stabbing.
No, they're not super trashy. The bus in that sector. then they're mostly empty, to be honest, and it's mostly like young white guy, and it's like it's not like a I'm not gonna be like this Ukrainian refugee kind of thing, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Last bastion of the young white male, public transport.
Yeah, exactly. Not like no, but and like there's very few people. You always have a place to sit. Like it's always half empty, right, or 3/4 empty. So
Yeah.
it's not a traumatic experience. People take the subway if you want a traumatic experience that I
Yeah.
hate. Yeah, but sometimes like I'd rather take the bus sometimes than like if I don't want to walk somewhere, or because parking is such a pain in the ass. Sometimes just I just fucking take the bus. Oftentimes I just take a Uber, but sometimes I'm not in a rush.
Sometimes that my players' lack of interest on D&D frustrates me. I think it's time to have a conversation with them instead of a punishment. Yeah. Talk about how they are uninterested and how you feel like the game would be better if they knew their sheets better. Also ask if there's things you as a DM should implement. My players also struggle with knowing what the frick their characters could do despite us using D&D Beyond. I had them face off against duplicates of themselves, which actually helped a lot. Yeah, that's actually super smart. That's a super smart answer right there. I agree with that. Talking to
the player, that's always like but like, what do you think of this? Like, oh, they don't know what their character can do, so I'd have them face duplicates of themselves so they can figure out, like, I'm giving them an example. Like, that's so fucking contrived, right?
Yeah, it's I mean, they're not interested in your game either, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah. Or maybe you could play like
sorry
game,
best
right?
advice.
You go like oh, you cannot see it because it's green.
There you go.
Yeah.
Play that one.
Yeah, you go play that one. Easy 6.
Yeah.
The special transparent edition.
It's really hard to read because half of the book is totally blank.
Yeah.
Here Trumpet's got it right.
I changed it. Yeah,
I was thinking you were doing like a
I altered the deal. Yeah, it is. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. But did it say change or did it say altered?
Altered. Pray I don't
I
alter
altered
it
the deal.
further.
Pray I don't. Yeah. But yeah, like if you have a problem with your character not knowing like your player not knowing what their character can do, maybe having a game like D&D or Pathfinder where it's like a lot of like button to press, right? Like you activate those power. Maybe it's not the right game. Maybe you can try like something with like Easy D6 where it's a bit lighter. You don't have to think your character can do. You do whatever you want, and then you're either good at it or you're not, right? And that's it, right? So it's just like, well, I want to do this. Okay, you have a boon. Like, then oh, I have this power.
How many dice do I roll again?
Yeah.
And then hopefully that only lasts for 10 sessions.
Yeah.
The how many dice do I roll again question.
Yeah.
It's 2. Sorry. I don't know if that's happening to people with Easy D6, but
well, it is happening, right? Like, oh, can I use like, no, this is the power they have on their cheat. Can I use it? Like, and then no, that's not what it does again for the fucking 5th time. That power do that, right?
Yeah.
So
we got with this episode of As Long as Everyone's Having Fun, it's got a little edge to it. Have you noticed that?
Yes, because we don't have a guest.
We're off the rails.
Yeah, we have the rail. We're going back to our evil way.
Our evil roots.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
To them is the best idea instead of like this weird passive aggressive thing that you're going to do. Ignoring legendary action costs. So those creatures with legendary actions that specify they cost 2 or 3 actions, effectively reducing the number of legendary actions they can take? Yes, I do know those. I just ignore that. I think it's lame and useless. All right. Okay, dude. And I can't think of a legendary action in the game that is actually worth a creature burning all its legendary actions to use. However many legendary actions a creature has per round is how many it can.
Legendary.
It's legendary action.
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 It's an action. Okay.
I don't know what LE is, but like Jacob is reading them as legendary action.
LE's got to be like the action points. I'm sorry, I'm not good at D&D. I don't know the system.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah,
I have heard of legendary actions.
me too. I know what they are.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can ignore. Like I can succeed at a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole fucking like action economy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just take. My players never care, and it doesn't really change the balance at all, except to make the fight more interesting. Okay. I've done it this way for a while, and sitting here thinking about it more made it really grind my gears. So I just wanted to suggest to all the strangers on the internet, let discussion commence. Try to change my mind, whatever. Just wanted to get it out there. Dude.
Okay, wait. Let's before he goes, let's think about it. So those creatures have a legendary action, right? And they can do like a dragon's breath, I think is one.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can succeed at a saving throw is one, and you can sometime mind control a character as one, right? Those kind of thing.
Okay, so sometimes it takes more than one.
Yes, because you have those points for the fight, for the scene, or for the round. I forgot how it works. Maybe somebody like can say in the comment.
It's fight. I know that you burn them to avoid certain death, basically, for your big bads.
Yeah, exactly. Because like
Yeah.
it's to avoid like him being like stunt luck by fighting 5 characters, right?
Yeah.
Just 5 PCs, stuff like that. And to be a little more like you get 3 LE per round. You say, okay,
Damn.
what does LE stand for? Do you know?
What is it?
So you get 3 LE. Yeah. So some action is gonna take all 3. Some action is gonna take 1. Right? And that's the thing, right? So every round you can do at least 1, I guess.
I guess I don't know.
Or maybe sometimes you have to save them for a few rounds. Legendary action. Why is it LE?
Hasbro, what are you doing? Law enforcement, limited edition, and layer action.
Yeah, layer action. That is so lame. So what do you think about like not limiting those legendary action and having the character like do it all they want?
Okay, so basically, should you play monsters raw or not is kind of the real question. I don't care that much, I don't think. I think I would stick to see, he's making them harder, so I don't have that much of a problem with that. I would rather you not make them easier.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have a problem with making them harder, especially if his players are fine with it. His players are probably OP compared to his
monster
threats he's throwing at him. So
it's also you can probably also you don't have to scale your monsters so fast if you make them a bit stronger, right? You don't have to the lower level monsters stay relevant longer, which I like. They become more of a threat. But completely limiting them, I mean, you can do whatever you want whenever you want. So maybe that's also like it become almost like fudging, right?
Yeah.
You just decide like yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of like
I think I'd prefer if you didn't do that. I think I'd prefer if you stuck to raw. But
or if you want to change it, maybe saying like double the number of LE.
Yeah. See, now the question is like if the monster you want to use that's correct tonally is not powerful enough.
Yeah, you can change it, right?
You should be able to make a more powerful version of it without a problem. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
As long as it's not as long as it's not inconsistent in the world.
And also like there's some people like if you see that you're gonna say like, hey, you can just take this monster and give him a legendary action even if it doesn't have one, right? Because like that's gonna make that fit with the team and that make it more interesting, more challenging.
He's a boss or something.
Yeah. So if you go with that as a GM, right, and also keep the monster fresh, the thing is like it's just like if you say there's no limit to how much they can use it, right? The idea of legendary action is like there's like let's say you have like a legendary action, you can succeed on a saving throw, right? And now you don't have a limit, so you can do all the time.
You do it 3 times a round?
No, you say it doesn't limit the number of a legendary action, right?
Oh, so there's like no cost. So he just decides to save when he wants.
Yeah.
All right.
So now it becomes very arbitrary, right?
Yeah, I don't like that as much.
I don't like that. Yeah.
That is
or
fudging.
if you have like a
That is 100%
legendary action,
fudging. That's
which yeah, legendary action would be like the breath weapon of a dragon, right? I think those are one as well, right? Because it's also like lair action sometimes. But like let's say like the breath weapon of a dragon, right? And it say okay, you can do it like every few times, and if you do it, you cannot
Yeah.
do this other action, right?
yeah.
But now if you take out the dragon can breathe out fire all the time and succeed on a saving throw and do this other thing, it become just arbitrary. You just do whatever you want, like whenever you want, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't think that combat should be just cinematic.
Yeah.
Doing whatever the GM wants. That's
I think
not at all
yeah.
what I think.
Like I don't mind him like changing like if you say like okay, I'm gonna double the cost, I'm gonna double the point of those legendary like those LE point that you get, right? I'm gonna double them. That I don't have a problem with that, right? But he has to, I think the GM has to put a rule for himself. No?
I agree.
But let's see what Jacob say.
Yeah.
I'm kind of ambivalent on that.
I am ambivalent as well. As long as it's not just like I save when I want.
Yeah.
Then I have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Let the discussion commence. Let it happen. I want to know what everybody thinks of me just ignoring this, because it's my game and I can do whatever I want. And now I need validation from strangers on the internet, or I'm just throwing it out there, in case you want to steal my idea and upvote me. Oops, I got downvoted. That's weird. You just want to have more turns, dude. Have more creatures. Have more turns. I don't know. I guess this is.
Oh yeah, legendary action is also something that you can interrupt the turn order, or just like now him saying that is that also like because like the monster only have one turn, so you can take like your legendary action to act again.
Oh, to get another round.
Yeah, I think I was confusing with the lair action maybe or something. No, because like I know like some of them like I guess
It's called legendary resistance. I think is what we're confusing it with. Isn't legendary resistance a thing?
Maybe I'm not like a.
Or it's like if someone tries to wish you away or something.
It's been too long since I've run 5e, right? So
yeah,
especially big monster.
I might be getting stuff confused.
Yep. Maybe the game is like a bit of a mess.
It's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with doing this. It's just kind of weird. I literally just got done running a game of Tomb of Annihilation for some of my friends at home, and I had a baby version of the Atropal. We're playing Tomb of Annihilation. I set it in Ixalan and Magic the Gathering. It's whatever. But they basically fought a baby Atropal because they went down to like a dungeon under Mesro or whatever. And I depowered the Atropal just kind of in the moment. Like I gave it half its hit points and half its damage that it would normally do. But I kind of kept its DC high to make it still feel kind of powerful, and also kept its legendary actions. But
look at that. Elf Hunter, like is okay. Legendary resistance is auto succeed a saving throw.
Yeah.
And legendary action is extra action outside the creator's turn. And those things don't mesh out. So if you decide to do like a legendary resistance, it doesn't eat up on your
legendary resistance. The acronym for legendary resistance is LA.
Yeah,
which is unexpected.
Lair action is action that does like falling rocket star or like the lava spew, right? Yeah, or like there's poison
That's
gas.
like a setting.
Yep, that are linked to the lair of a monster. Like the monster controls his lair, right?
Nailed it.
But I thought those things like those LE point was if you can spend one to do a legendary resistance, or one to do a legendary action, or one to do a lair action, right? I thought they were like, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I thought they were like it was a pool for doing all those legendary thing, right?
Okay,
but maybe I'm wrong.
Legendary essence.
Maybe you nailed it. But so if you just want to have the monster act more often, because the legendary action, but it's also say like there's no action that require. I don't know, man. It's too D&D specific for me to really have like a strong idea.
I don't know.
Yeah. One of it is like a whale, and the whale gives them a level of exhaustion, And if I would, and it makes sense that
See, that's
costs
a
3
special
actions
action.
to do. I need to be strategic about when I use it. And I got to use it at least twice and give them 2 levels of exhaustion. That's pretty bad. That's like really strong. Doing that like 3 times a turn is insanity. That's ridiculous. It's just, I mean, you're just messing with the balance of the game, and that's fine. You're DM, you can do whatever you want, but there's other ways to make it harder. For high level play, I found a lot of success in just giving the boss a whole extra full turn, either rolling twice or having it go to initiative -10 work well. I fully agree with this. I actually think you could just do away with some legendary actions, just do this instead.
See, that would be a way to do it. Like it equate to like doubling the legendary action point. If you say like he's gonna have 2 turn, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is a really, really good idea. All right, this is our last one. These aren't as bad as I thought they would be. They're just like a little like, I think I'm gonna do this, and people are like, you probably shouldn't. Laptops at the table. We're a group of 5, including me, the DM.
Mm-hmm. So before we move on, just as a last comment on that previous one, do you think it's better to do like when you buff a creature like that, you're kind of taking away the ability for characters to prepare properly, you know what I mean? So like I am doubling the effectiveness of my dragon. It's like, oh well, we prepared for 1 dragon, not 1.5 or 2 dragons.
Are the characters
then
are the player
the other
preparing
side,
like to metagaming because they read the monster manual and they know what a dragon
that's the other
is?
side of it. But if they have in-character knowledge of what this is, then I guess as long as the GM is consistent in that in-character knowledge.
If they did some research and they have good reason to know something about dragon, and they can use their breath weapon, like but like how would they get even this fucking knowledge, right? It's very hard to communicate in game.
It's hard to communicate system knowledge like that for sure.
Yeah, because it's so systemic, right?
But at some point, a player has to use a mechanic to. I don't know. Should a player be able to strategize?
And also, it doesn't mean that all dragons are the same either, right? Like, you can maybe this dragon is more powerful than the other that you faced before.
Okay.
For some reason, so like maybe it's a good thing that they're not all the same. Then it's like maybe that's a feature, not a bug.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I guess. So,
but yeah, like I don't have like a good answer to like this. It was too D&D specific for me to have a good answer, like with rules that I'm no longer familiar with.
Yeah, because like easy D6, the monsters get real hard, and so like there's not really a way for you to prepare outside of just like, I don't know where I'm going with it, but that would be the one thing I'd be worried about, is if preparations were made in anticipation of a certain type of thing that is gained through knowledge in game.
Yep.
But then the GM messes with it and then maybe affects the verisimilitude of the world in some way. So I would be worried
also
about
like
that, if that's a concern.
Like there's also like the source of the knowledge that you got. Like you got this knowledge about this monster, like, but do you know if it was like reliable, right? Like maybe like the guy that told you that.
Yeah.
Who knows, right?
But then it's like something like that. It's like this guy gets 2 rounds. It was like, whoa, no creatures really do that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but now there's one that do that.
Now there's one. Okay.
There's no.
Maybe they scouted it. Maybe they're just watching. The dragon for a while. They get a good idea.
They would need to see the dragon like facing like a serious threat too, right? Because I feel like maybe he was holding back before, and you don't know.
That's true. Okay.
And like a dragon give like a throwaway line. Oh no, I have to take you seriously, and then like bam, you got 2 rounds suddenly.
No,
you're just
I think
lazy
as long as you're consistent with I think as long as you're consistent, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like if this is
like-
the second time they faced it,
I'm not. Yeah.
potentially.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. There's
But now they're like level 10, and they're like, well, I'm much harder now.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
I too have leveled up during this time.
I too.
It's like Skyrim.
I have
right?
also gotten Action Surge. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Like I'm not super offended by that, but that GM that say like, oh, I just don't want to bother with like counting the legendary action. I want to use more of them, right? Like,
Yeah.
might not be the best way to do it. Like, I need to delve more in the mechanics, but at priority, like, I don't like. Don't really
There's
care.
probably some super imbalanced ways, like what Jacob was saying.
Yeah.
Like this legendary action is really harsh.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. It's pretty.
I'm in play in person.
I'll need to go take my pills, but like at the next pause, I'll go take my. So you have to talk while I'll go take my pills.
So now my girlfriend in my place. We're only into the 4th session of the campaign at this point. My GF and another player decided for them that they wanted to use D&D Beyond, which I had some gripes with, but honestly don't care too much. So I didn't stop them since it's their preference. How long ago was this? 9 months ago? All right. After the first session, me and another player realized that the big chunky gaming laptops both are using are taking up a lot of space. Shortly after, I simply asked them not to bring these laptops to the table. One of them sort of snapped and argued that they bought the laptop
The girlfriend.
1,500 euros and multiple D&D Beyond books for $120, quote unquote, for nothing. Ooh, they bought it for this? I felt intimidated by those numbers and the tone and didn't argue back. His tablet is old and slow, and he replaced it with a gaming laptop. He's also a DM. I am aware that the laptop was probably not just bought for that. Okay, that's what I was going to say. We simply agreed they'd have to sit back at the back of the table so the laptops don't block vision of the other players. Yeah, that's crazy. I am honestly not super happy with the laptops at the table. Too big, sometimes loud cooling. Don't love screens at the table in general. I agree. My players have laptops at the screen, but we also have a big ass table. And also, we stream.
Your table has a giant
an upside
screen
sound
on
quality, but I
I've seen
want
it.
to buy a sound.
Yeah. What do you think so far? Do you want to talk about that for a while I go take my pills?
Sure. You could take pills with this short amount of crap I have to say about this, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I can
Assume.
still hear you.
Okay,
I can
cool.
still hear you.
I was gonna say, I agree. One of the main draws I have for role playing at a table, which is something I'm aspiring to do one day, hopefully, is that it is an unplugged activity. And so I would desperately try to get rid of these laptops at the table because I would eagerly look for an opportunity to have a very analog experience, or not no screens, Also, D&D Beyond's pretty handy for playing D&D. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome to have it available. So I totally get having it on a tablet. So I could kind of see it that way. Obviously, this dude, he's a DM. So you didn't buy D&D books for 120 euros for nothing. So he's clearly being a drama queen. Probably kick him out. And so the girlfriend brought the laptop as well, and he's saying you can't use it, girlfriend and DM guy. And the girlfriend's cool with it. That's good. Good for you. I for sure get rid of the laptops. Let's do some pencil and some paper. Whew. That's all I got.
It's because I have to take some food with the pills too.
Oh, so you're gonna have some spaghetti?
No. I'm just I got a carrot ready.
You got a carrot.
What? It's a little snack.
Oh, that's good. A little snacky poo.
It's gonna be present for the microphone.
It's kind of funny that the girlfriend was doing it, but it was the DM that was the bitch.
Yeah, I agree with you that I don't like laptop is
Yeah.
too much distraction. I don't like D&D Beyond.
No?
I don't like when there's too much thing to look at, right?
Well, it's like a super interactive character sheet. Keeps track of all your resources. It's pretty handy. Gives you all your rules.
That's, you know, I don't want the rules book open at the table.
Yeah. But isn't that
I get-
like not the rules book open at the table? Are you,
If you, I find like
it's hard.
find it-
You go.
it's too distracting. I find, right? Like, because now you're gonna, instead of listening to what's happening, you're gonna go read back on the rule, right, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm not like it's never been like, to be fair, it's never really been a problem with because I can never had people play with laptop. We all understood that it's something we do to be offline, screenless, right? To be screen
Yeah.
away from that.
Ever since screens became like such an integral part of society, I don't know that I've ever role played at a table since then.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably being hyperbolic. Yeah, I am. Okay, never mind. But we
Yeah.
didn't have screens at that table either.
Yeah.
So
Like I don't like people looking at their phone. Like, you know, like just get like
Oh,
I have a printer. I can print your fucking character sheet for you if you want, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also another handy feature of D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't want the screen at the table either. But yeah. 100%.
And with a big laptop, it's also like seemed like a bit overkill.
Yeah, he's bringing a gaming laptop with like
With the fan
loud
and stuff like that.
fans. Good God.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all I could. What a waste this is.
Or let's see what
Can you imagine?
Is the carrot too loud when I chew on it? I didn't think about it. I should have taken a piece of cheese or something.
Some
Maybe
celery.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know if celery. Celery is loud too.
Yeah, I know. So. I can't hear it, but it's not unpleasant.
Soundbox anyways. Tablets / phones are fine. Since I sometimes share in-game content
Cameras
digitally,
/
and we have a
phone.
Figma board. I don't know what
No.
that is. What is it?
What?
Turfin? What?
Too big. I don't love screens at the table. Tablets and phones are fine. Can you be consistent?
Nope.
Good God. It's because he wants to use his phone. Even a small iMac, maybe.
Yeah, because he
Please.
used a digital whiteboard, right? He share content digitally.
Yeah. Who?
So I guess screen are fine at the table. They're required.
Why do you say that?
He just don't like those laptops.
Is he saying that he does that?
Yeah. Nope.
Did I miss that part of the story?
Yeah. Just like tablets or phone are fine. Since I sometimes share in-game
Oh.
content digitally,
I should have read the rest of that sentence.
and we have Figma board.
Okay. Whatever, dude. Then stop being
It's a
lame.
Figma board. Is it like a whiteboard template? It's like a whiteboard. Okay. Even a small iMac should be fine. But those monster machines are just not a good vibe at the table. Yeah, those guys are pretty big. Those guys are huge. I'm considering letting the new toy sink in and wait a bit. Thus, when I ask them again to do something about it and they don't feel like they didn't get to try it out, I will ask again to clear up any misunderstandings. That's actually not a bad way to go about it. In the meantime, I also want to ask the last player if it bothers them too. What should I do other than talk to them politely? What are your thoughts? Does D&D Beyond on tablets work well? Thanks in advance. This question at the end. Does D&D on tablets work well? I don't know. Can somebody help? I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
I don't know
it
what
does.
this yes. I don't know what this comment was, so they don't vote at though.
Yeah, I don't know either. Probably because it's very difficult to read. Oh.
Yeah, but it's a real problem. Somebody asking like a question, right? How should I approach that, right? Do you think I'm
It's
being an
such a
asshole?
weird line he's drawing. The only thing I don't want is bulky laptop.
Mhm.
Every other screen on Earth is fine. I just
Or if
don't
they take
want.
too much room on a
I
table.
just don't
if
want
they're
that
loud,
guy's laptop here. Like, get
if
outta here.
the fans are loud, right? And if they take a lot of room on the table, if they have big 17-inch screens that block the view of others, right?
Yeah,
I get it.
it's obviously pain. I agree. Get a tablet.
Okay,
don't-
before I read the
don't have any
comments,
screen.
Yeah, not have any screen.
Yeah.
But that would mean also like the DM cannot like share that. Oh, I guess maybe the DM could have a tablet and just like put it in the middle of the table and say, yeah, here's what you see. Just use your imagination.
That's fine.
I think that I agree. I think that they're just, why is this person getting downvoted? That's really weird. I think that would be
Oh.
super disruptive to have like a giant laptop at the table. The table is a shared space. I had a small table and somebody's bringing a giant gaming laptop and it took up a lot of space. I would kind of be like, hey man, would it be possible I could get you like another table for your laptop? Because it's kind of taking up a bunch of space and I want to be able to put a mat down. Like, I guess he didn't really describe how much space it's taking up. Like, is it just annoying you or is it actually like fully taking up, like you can't put a mat down at the table or nobody can roll their dice? I don't know. Not enough description, maybe. At first I was on this guy's side. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I like laptops, tablets for both player and a DM. Makes
Oh
it
my
easy to
God.
change things on my character sheet or to look.
No, just comments.
Yeah, well, we'll see what people say, right?
Yeah, I'm really curious. Curious to see.
Because like that's such like a, yeah, it's I can see the problem, but again, it's so specific. Like, what do you want to like?
Yeah.
Like when the guy, I guess maybe he assumed that they wouldn't get like, he said, oh, can I bring my laptop to the table? Like you could have said like, well, don't bring a huge laptop, be considerate, right?
Yeah.
But no, he didn't. So now the guy like bought this gaming laptop and he's bringing it over, and
I actually got a bigger one. I actually got a bigger
Yeah.
laptop.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
chatting
just-
with your girlfriend on my laptop. Anyways,
yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to take it there. I shouldn't have.
Also that like you know,
Anyways.
it's true. Like if the fan are very loud, like there's probably something you can do about that. You know,
He just has it on max because it's gaming.
yeah, it's a gaming
Always
laptop.
max. Always max.
And it go faster.
Mhm.
The fan spin faster. The computer goes faster.
It's true.
But there's just running crisis in the
Running
game.
crisis.
Exactly.
No.
Go to
Crisis
comments.
runs.
Look stuff up. However, I do understand the size of laptops, table size, noise, players discipline, not to do something else could all be valid arguments against them.
Yeah.
In the end, your table, your rules, if you feel like it has bad influence on the table, the players, the playability, get rid of them. Yeah, I felt that before. I can see laptop being like a big distraction. I've had players who've had problems with that in the past, and unfortunately, I don't really do anything about it. I just go, all right, you're just not connected to the game right now. Like, sucks for you. You're just gonna kind of not know what's going on, and then whatever. I don't really
Sucks
do much
for
about
the
it, to be
table,
honest. If it becomes
actually.
a problem, I ask them to stop.
So like, why do you like? It's not that complicated. You don't need D&D Beyond.
No.
But why do you need the laptop?
It's I don't know. Because it's
Like
easy
what?
to type notes in. I mean, it's not, you can look up stuff, I guess. Look up rules.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like it doesn't solve enough of a problem to be worth it, right? That's the point.
I think it detracts.
Yeah,
I agree. I think any screen is going to detract from
yeah.
a very pleasant day.
But
That's just kind of what I do. I'm like, hey, can you not be on your laptop so much? I don't know. I can't see a laptop taking up any more space than I already do with my character sheet and notebook. Yeah, you've already asked them to move. If they are playing
It's
games on
fucking
their
right
laptop,
here. It's right here. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? This is just like when I have my notebook down on the table. Are you do you like the Alienware logo?
yeah,
Staring at you.
And
You
the-
know? Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Shut up, stupid commenter on Reddit.
yeah.
Can I yell at the commenters on Reddit?
And you know, you can roll your dice on your. You can like put your pen on your character sheet. You can like you can pile them up if you have more than
Yeah.
one page. And the laptop, if it's a big 17-inch laptop, 17-inch is bigger than 11 by 8 by 11. Right?
Gotta like
9.5 by
reach.
11.
He's getting the dice. He's got to like reach over to the dice
Yeah.
tray. He's got to pick them up. He's putting
Yeah.
it down a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think that they are fucking annoying.
Irritated.
Being an issue, but if they aren't, then what's the big deal? Oh, right, they make noise like a quiet fan or like a jet. Because if it's a jet, then it's a bad laptop, and the person got screwed. And okay, Mr. Laptop Expert in the comments down here.
Yeah, that's a guy that wanted to play on his laptop and got told that it was disturbing before, and he's like, no, he's just upset about it. They get personal.
Yeah.
And if it's got big fans, oh, that guy got screwed. You should be having real quiet fans. Yeah, that guy's gonna need a whole new laptop. And they maybe should fix that. Yeah, all right, bro. Maybe the problem isn't a laptop, but trying to cram everyone around a table. I host, there are 6 of us. My table can fit 6, but it is very tight. So 3 of us sit at the table and 3 sit on the couch. I think most people are playing D&D like that. Man, take me freaking.
What?
Are you a couch guy or a table guy in that scenario?
Or if you have the laptop, you're going on the couch.
You don't have a
Sure.
laptop. There's no laptops at my game.
This guy had a laptop.
I put you're role playing now as a player in my game. There's 6 people.
Table
There's
guy.
3 of them can sit at the table, 3 of them can sit at the couch.
I'm a table guy for
You're
sure.
a table guy.
I prefer to be on the table than the couch. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to get in that couch.
Oh, Flame Zombie say we have 2 on the couch and 3 in chairs. There you go. Flame Zombie
Yeah.
do that.
Which team are you, Tyler?
He's the GM, I guess. So
If a
probably,
GM needs a table, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you have like your own recliner. Oftentimes the GM was in a recliner for me.
I never played it with like a large group, and I always
got a
have
TV
nice
tray.
table, so never been a problem for me.
The couch is across
different
is an entirely different room, actually, Alpha.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
they're just yelling. They're trying to hear what's going on at the table.
What if you said 2 people per chair? One on the lap of the other.
I'm sitting in Max's lap.
Yeah.
And we're just role
Or like-
playing our hearts out.
3 on chair, 3 standing behind them.
Smart.
There you go.
Smart. A nice line. And then when it's your turn, you get to sit in the chair, and then the person goes back to the back.
Oh, yeah.
Then you get a nice round robin going.
Yeah, a double round robin. So
Yeah.
like,
We
When
call
you
it
decide your
we
turn,
call
you-
it running a train. Actually, that's what I call it.
There
I'm
you
running
go.
a train game.
We could workshop this name maybe.
We should work on it. Yeah.
You can give a wrong idea.
Okay, so Tyler's in the love seat with my laptop and
Oh.
a dice tray. You savage! How
There
dare
you
you,
go.
Tyler?
See,
You
the
probably
laptop
were-
guy goes on the
Is it your
on the couch.
Alienware laptop, Tyler?
Yeah. How loud is it?
Psychopath. Yeah, we'll get some new ones.
Yeah.
It sounds like Elf Hunter might be self-inviting. I don't know. You're in Elf
Yeah.
Hunter.
The train game. All right, let's see.
And I had all, and then
Almost up.
most of you, some, and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met, the D&D
Steve?
on the dang couch and the coffee table. God, what a wonderful time that was. Playing 3.5, thinking a D6 was what you rolled for initiative. God, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't understand. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Is there a way for people to spread out and have space for whatever they need? I don't know. I don't know how the size of the laptop. I don't know how the size of the table. Let's pretend it's both. Let's pretend this is a teeny tiny little round table, and this guy's got like full desktop. Like we're talking this wide, this big of a monitor, and he's basically like this. I would fully be like little tiny me over the enormous monitor. Hey man, this is kind of a giant rig. If you want, I could print out your character sheet and give it to you, and you could use it that way instead of using this giant laptop. Would that help you out? Because it's kind of taking up a lot of space, and I want to be able to use my map and put this on the. I want to be able to put a map down, and also nobody can roll their dice; they all just keep rolling off the table. So it would be cool if you just like move your stuff, and maybe have a better, a smaller thing. I don't know, man. No, actually, I wouldn't do that. I would go, all right, I need to get a bigger table, and I would simply get a big folding table and put it across the table and be like, all right, you sit there, bro. That's what I would do. And then if it was like a tiny little laptop that was just like super loud, it was like a jet fan, I would just yell the whole time and just see if it would be annoyed by that. And then afterwards I'd be like, hey man, your laptop's really loud.
He was going after like the passive aggressiveness earlier, right? Like
Yeah.
that would fall into it, no?
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Like overdoing it. I don't know about that.
It's fun.
That's such a crazy thing to like be upset about, to like write a story. Hey guys, I need some help. One of my players' laptops is really loud and I can't hear what's going on. We play D&D and I'm just like the whole time, and my voice hurts. Anyways, does anybody know if D&D Beyond works good on tablets? All right. Well, this was fun. I hope you guys. I didn't rate any of them. All right, let's quickly rate them. Let's just rate these ones. Major Treasure Punishment. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 advice. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah.
Ignoring legendary action costs. 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. There's smarter ways to make combat hard. And then laptops at the table. I don't know. Question mark out of 10.
Didn't really give
Not
advice.
enough information. Anyways, thanks guys for watching this video, and we're gonna try to make how to play Bard for Pathfinder next week, and maybe.
There you go. That was the video.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
You have fun?
I had fun.
Yeah,
Did you have fun?
I did. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I think it's
That's good.
yeah. Thanks, Jacob, and indeed, right, for
Yeah.
providing us this content.
Thank you,
It's a
Jacob.
good
It
idea
was a
for
great
video.
interview.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
I
you
like
for
I like
agreeing to the interview with us.
yeah going and playing this game with us of looking at Reddit advice. But
I would skip the comment. Did we get a lot of gold out of the comment section, you think? Do you think checking the comments was worthwhile?
yeah, sometimes, yeah, because like you like for me, like I get the pulse of like what people say, right? You know, like
Yeah.
well, people, if you call Reddit or that, but like
Mhm.
why Trumpet say you didn't have fun? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Man.
Ah,
Yeah,
well.
I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Hmm.
is that a wrap, or are we doing the wheels? It's quite late.
I got an idea.
Yeah. What is that?
Speed rant.
Oh, okay.
You gonna do a speed rant?
Yeah, let me put the media here. Here we go again. Ain't it that way.
We know you're joking here, Trumpet. You can't quit us.
All right, we're not
Yeah.
gonna do the creative segment, but we're gonna do the speed rant. There you go.
I feel like
How's
you
that?
skipped the creative segment.
Yeah. Well, that's
All
that's what you're doing. You brought
That's
this
what
to
I'm
the rant,
doing. I
Yeah.
know, but I made the executive decision, and now I'm walking it back to give you some input.
All right, I could do both.
Are we going hard? Are we going hard here? Let's ask the chat. You guys ready to
But
end it, or
let's do a creative segment, but let's do it very quickly. I think the both of us we can do it pretty fast.
all right?
Let's see how fast we can do it. Let's speed it up.
I
right?
wanted to do a creative segment with you.
Yeah, let's do one. Let's
Okay.
do one, but let's do a speed one.
Okay. It's just what?
A speed creative segment. Whoops, this one. There you go. Damn, the exposition. There we go, guys. You know how it works. We don't have to explain it too, so that's convenient, right? Everybody
Yeah.
knows how it works. All right, let's spin.
All right, here we go. Boom. Oh,
Okay, we're gonna do the PC. That's easy.
that's easy. All right,
Maybe.
and then we're coming over here.
Not Gonzo.
Not Gonzo. We're re-rolling Gonzo, actually.
No. Crime.
Epic.
Epic. Okay.
And no. Post-apocalyptic epic.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So what are we at
What is our apocalypse? That's the real one.
what is our apocalypse? Is
Yeah.
it post-nuclear?
Post-nuclear?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the major cities have been nuked.
How would you feel about a okay, so how far after that are we talking?
Are we in the nuclear winter? The sky is always covered by
Yeah,
this
we
gray.
are. We are.
Yeah.
Nuclear
Okay.
winter. Much shorter lifespan
Yeah.
in this world.
What's the epic side? Is that like eye level stuff? Is it like or is it like a setting like where you have to do like the big thing, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
the big goal eye steak.
Steaks. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about the steak.
So
what are the steak? Like it's
the stakes are that AI is about to fire another salvo of nukes for some reason.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, it could be good.
Because it has to be
But I
like
was
world changing, world altering, world ending.
Yeah, but I was thinking
Stakes,
like,
right?
what if there's a way that you can clear the sky?
So it's just positive. Usually I like to have a negative on a timer. But we could do positives.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it without science.
Or is it like this? Or is it like the? Wow, you heard of like this machine, right? That was like designed for that, but never put online.
Mm-hmm. It's
that's
like
your
an I
goal,
Am
the biggest goal.
Legend almost sort of setting.
Is that epic?
Well, I mean, he's ending the zombie apocalypse. It is.
Yeah.
Epic and post-apocalyptic is kind of strange, isn't it?
Yes. Because like it would imply like or there's a part of the world that is still safe to live in, and you have to bring a bunch of children there. Is that epic?
Yeah, because it's a journey. I feel like that journey kind of mirrors the journey to Mount Doom kind of thing. Yeah. So you are for our PC.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
seems like it's almost done already. You're a guy that's taking these kids.
How old is he? Is he a young guy? Is he a young guy himself? Maybe he's a teen, right? Maybe he's like a bit of a young teen, and he's just bringing like those younger children with him. Maybe maybe it's just a made up story, and just like doing that to give hope to those children that are born in this world.
What's that movie with Denzel Washington where he's blind?
The Book of
post-apocalyptic. Huh?
The Book of Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm basically imagining that guy. So,
yeah?
Nailed it.
Bringing a Bible, right?
What's that?
Carrying a Bible around it, but like the whole fucking thing, it's like the Bible is in Braille.
Yeah, something like that.
So only him can read it.
Okay. So he's a teenager. He's like the older brother. The oldest one in the adoption home, the orphanage.
He collected a pack of feral kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bringing them over to this mythical place where there's still sun in the sky, but he's bringing them on a journey so they keep hope. Because if they just stay in the same place.
I got it. I got it. He is sort of like the leader of this like Lost Boys group. It's almost like
Rufio.
Peter Pan, I was gonna say. But Rufio's the Rufio is a great comparison. But I was gonna say he's like out there, right? And he's hunting or something like that for some sort of radiated beast. and he sees something basically like some kind of crazy military helicopter flying off
Oh
past
yeah,
past like the mountains. It's like flying over the mountains, and he's heard these words about the men over the mountains, how
yeah.
sometimes they come over.
So there was a rumor before that there was like this place clean, and now like you never really believe it. But now when you see
Yeah.
the helicopter, you say, "Oh, so they still have technology. They still have something functioning over there."
But does he know what a helicopter is? He's just a wild man. He's like a wild boy.
He's you know that it's a machine. You know that he's conscious of the notion of machine. Probably some
Maybe
carcass of car and shit like that. It's a flying
maybe he's
machine.
a collector of history, and so he has these like scraps of
No,
books,
but
and he
that's like there. He's probably like he's probably live like a scavenger. There's like remnant of like old technology, old machine destroyed in the street, right? Stuff like that. So he's not like a
okay.
he's not completely ignorant.
All
He's not
right,
a
so
caveman.
I think that the question is, how far
Yeah.
after apocalypse are we? Because then it's like that's going to determine the weathering of everything and how much has been scavenged, and if I'm just have a bunch of empty cities or
Like 25 years, 30 years? Are we gonna go further than that? No more than 50, I would say.
I would say 50. I
Okay.
would say 50.
Okay, 50
Can we
year.
do 50? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So but he's like part of this little breakaway civilization, children, right?
Yeah.
They've all grouped together because obviously children are the first victims of this sort of scenario. Like it's gonna be pretty fucked up for them. So they
Well, there's
like
probably like a
band
bunch of
together.
orphan because it's a very violent world. Like so, you know, like there people
Yeah.
still have children, but then like the parent die.
Yeah.
Their life expectancy is probably very low because of there's radiation everywhere and there's lack of sun, so people get sick a lot, right? So they can
Mhm.
still reproduce. They get you know people get children when like they're like in their late teens or early 20, and then they croak when they're like 30 or 40. So there's all
Mhm.
those young children that are left with no parents.
Probably a lot of runaways as well.
Yeah, probably. And you have like this you got this older teen
Mhm.
that collect them.
Or they'll like raid adult camps, and sometimes they'll like
Yeah.
take children,
Yeah, and
or
he's trying to give
they'll
those children a more positive direction.
or he'll like say,
Yeah.
hey, if you need to get out of this situation, come with us or something like
He
that.
probably found like some kind of comic book from the old time that is like somehow in very good condition, right? It's readable
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And he's
And
taking on the persona of this hero.
he's
You're just
you
emulating.
give him this idea of like this better world and this idea of virtue and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. So he's leaning to that into a lot.
Right. Okay. So his he is very good at tracking. He is basically a
He's probably
jungle man.
charismatic. He's probably charismatic.
You think so? For sure,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he's a
It's
leader.
not it's like if it's a nuclear winter, it's not gonna be a jungle man because there's no jungle, right? There's no
So,
plants everywhere.
there's no plants, huh?
Yeah, because there's no sun anymore. Everything the sky is
that's a-
always like kind of grayish.
That's a bummer.
Why?
Why is that a bummer?
Yeah.
Because there's no plants anymore.
Well, yeah, it's a bummer, but you know, it's just like you live in those rubble of cities.
Like, what's
and
the
shit
big
like
deal? Like, jeez.
That. But I thought you would like it because
Your French is showing.
it's a lot of desert.
Yeah.
I thought you would like that.
Yeah, it's like a crappy gray ashy desert. No one wants that.
Yeah. No? Okay.
Nah.
No one
What's
wants
the name of
regular
that book
desert
that's
either.
got the
Dune?
road or something like that? Is that
The
what it's
road?
called?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the road. Yeah, kind of like the road.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, I guess they're probably hanging out in some abandoned building then.
No, they're walking, right? That's what they would do. But this guy
Well, they
came out.
were. Yeah.
Yeah, they were, and this guy came out and then like convinced some of them to come with him.
Mhm.
And then as he grew on his journey, he convinced more and more.
So let's easy D6 him. What's his
Oh yeah, that's a good
what
idea.
does he have a boon on?
Probably something with charisma, right? Convincing people and stuff like that,
Mhm.
because he's a natural leader in a sense.
He's a dandy lad. What's that called? A fancy lad?
A dandy, or
A
yeah,
dandy,
you
yeah,
got
a
boon on
dandy.
that's an inclination. Yeah, boon on
Might have a
what would be
dandy.
his class? What would be his class? Would it be like a warden, kind of the ranger kind of type?
No, I'm sure we're gonna go more into the
Oh yeah.
to
The
this, right?
yeah, how come yours doesn't go all transparent?
Because
you don't
I
have a
was
green
very
screen.
strategic with also I am magenta.
Yeah.
I'm a magenta guy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Wasteland Warrior?
No, not
Scavvy?
warrior.
Scavvy?
Yeah, Scabby probably.
Rambler?
No. Maybe Rambler. Probably Scabby would be a good one. Yeah, but I think it's probably like it's gonna be Scabby with some inclination that
Hunter?
make him close to a Rambler.
Also Hunter?
No, I don't think so.
No.
That's too violent.
I don't hate violence in this context.
Yeah. I was thinking like more like a Bilbo type, right?
Yeah, but that's not a leader. Bilbo Baggins, the leader?
Yeah. He's the leader of the Fellowship of the Ring.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's not even the
Puppeteer.
leader of the dwarves.
No, I was thinking Frodo, sorry, not Bilbo.
Oh,
Frodo.
Frodo's the leader of the
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Ring?
Yeah. He's the ring
Also
bearer.
incorrect. That's Aragorn.
No, Aragorn
Okay.
is not even with them after time.
No, he's not with Bill or Frodo. Okay, fair enough. Frodo is the leader of his team, I guess. I don't hate Scabby. I would prefer Hunter. But, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight you on it this time. You get 4 inclinations as a survivor hunter.
See, Flame Zombie agree with me. Aragorn doesn't do anything after time. Yeah.
Yeah, I never read it. I'm not a reader. I'm sorry. But he does get sneak attack. Oh man, this is exactly what I want. Okay, you're wrong. He's a hunter.
Okay.
The hunter gets a sneak attack and harvester. So he harvests materials from his kills, including bone and hide.
So this guy is a killer. So no, he's no longer like a charismatic, inspiring leader. He's just
well,
like
he's a
killing
dandy.
people. Okay.
I'm giving him dandy. Boon to tracking and survival. Boon to shooting bow, crossbow, and rifle. I like it.
Wait, is there like an equivalent to Beastmaster?
I mean, hunter.
No. With animal companion.
It's called Beastmaster. You just take it into this game.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe there's an inclination about that.
That could be it too. Yeah, there's an inclination to beast speech, talking with animals.
You can also just take Jack. Take 6 inclinations.
Yeah.
By the way, this is where edges come from. I was using the word edge. I meant to ask DM Scotty about that. But anyways. You're a dandy.
So dandy because so you can get the boon on social interaction. And what else would you get?
You take leadership to share your karma with a teammate.
Okay. Is the rest of the party would be all those children?
Yeah, so if he needs to, he could just like, hey, you need a karma over there. I'm down with that. You could take Tough one. What do you think?
I don't have the book with me, Andy. No, but
Yeah.
like if we like leader could be it, and then we needed some aspect, right?
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other inclinations that he gets. He gets like 2 more.
Oh yeah, they got force.
You give him animal empathy. Give him a boon to animal interactions.
Yeah, I think you could have that. That's
Okay.
cool.
And then how about acrobatic? Boon to precarious circumstances like balancing on a ledge or
sure, that could be it.
Yeah. Or just damn lucky. Give him extra karma to
Yeah.
share.
No, I don't think it doesn't feel lucky. You feel like he makes his own luck.
You don't. You're not lucky if you're in the post-apocalyptic nuclear.
The aspect you would have something like a eternal optimism, eternal optimist, right? Something like that. No,
I think that you should have it be like a fake optimist. So like
oh, okay,
a plastered smile, or you know what I'm saying? Like some way to say
that could be it. Always like a constant plaster smile, like like
always keeps
pretend
on
optimism,
a happy face. Something like that, you know.
Or
put on a happy face.
present.
We'll call it. Put on a happy face.
Yeah, put on a happy face. He doesn't let people know what troubles him.
Yeah, always the beacon to look on.
Yeah. And it's also probably like something like resilient, right? Because he doesn't let the situation bring him down that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
go.
Look on the bright side of life. Yeah, Coco got it. That could be it. Well, but we see that.
Yeah, but he's not an
optimist. It's more like a pretend thing, right? It's more like a pretend to look on the bright side. Like
he's the one that is the source of hope for others.
Yeah, it's like a comforting presence, right?
Yeah. What about
beacon of hope?
Something like something where he will overexert himself. So it's like always one more step or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he will works to exhaustion.
Yeah.
Or works past exhaustion, something like that. Something like that.
Always got some reserve.
Yeah.
Or
running on empty, you can call it.
Running on empty. Yep.
Yeah. Sounds good.
There you go.
Nailed it.
That could be a character. Yep. That's an interesting character.
Yeah. All right. Interesting story. All right. And now speed rant.
Speed rant. There you go. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up. Sorry, you're supposed to keep the splash up for a while there.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Speed rant. Let's spin those wheel again.
Spin it. Uh-oh.
Oh, interesting.
D&D is dead. D&D is dead.
Do you want to start?
Well, we only talk about it every news segment of the show.
That's what I want to go. Like, I wish, it could be true, but clearly it's not, because we if I put some of those big Kickstarter in there that are making like $250,000, $500,000, right?
Seems like there's a lot of demand for a D&D replacement.
Or D&D expansion, right? Because like I said, like the Atea's campaign is for a D&D 5e that made
the British one.
Yeah. And then the Ariande's book made $250,000. It's for D&D past level 20. So clearly there's still it's not dead yet.
Whoa. D&D is dead. We just spun that on the wheel, so I would say
comment. We don't necessarily have to agree. Comment on that, right?
What?
Comment on the assertion that D&D is dead.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I was gonna
say the other end.
Yeah. I was gonna say that I think that it is dead, and all that's happening now is the vultures are getting whatever they can off the corpse. You know what I mean? So it's like they're bleeding it dry, but the soul of D&D has left this eternal plane.
Okay, if you want to take on that side, right? Like
Mhm.
the soul of D&D, what made D&D is D&D, right?
Whatever the hell that
When-
is, because I'm absolutely not an expert on D&D.
Yeah, when we see like the new product that are put out by Hasbro,
Mhm.
yes, I would be tempted to say yes, D&D is dead because now it's just a shadow of itself, just like just a skin suit of D&D. So I would
Mhm.
grant you that on that sense,
Yeah.
that D&D is dead. Now it's just like being puppeteer, like it's just a corpse being puppeteer, like Weekends
Yeah.
at Bernie, right?
It's kind of like the so like these I'm sorry, go ahead and make your point.
No, that was done.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were leading that into saying, but there is the following, the fans that
Yeah.
keep putting out new content and new ways to play and reviving it with social media like YouTube, stuff like that. And I would akin that to like your guts kind of keep working for a while after you die. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
stuff is still kind of working in the body after the heart has stopped.
Because that's the question too, right?
Yeah.
What is the life of a game, right? Is core identity?
Mm-hmm.
Is it based on the creator, on the product they put out, or is it based on if the player, if there's still a fan base that play the game? Is the game still alive as long as people play it,
Yeah.
or it's what does it mean like for an RPG to be dead?
Yeah. That's a good point because the product exists and people are going to enjoy it just like they're enjoying White Box still and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So people are still out there. They still have what they bought. They're still
Yeah.
running games with it.
And you see like this segment on Reddit that Jacob was doing, right? It's all D&D stuff.
Yep.
People are asking, like, so people go on Reddit and they talk about, like, you go on RPG subreddit and
Yeah.
people talk about D&D.
Yeah, and it's
mostly.
a subreddit about role playing,
Yeah.
and the assumption is D&D
You play
rules.
Yeah.
Because that's what role playing is. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But then when you look at the product that they put out and see, and I don't know, it's a tough one because there's nothing else also like that replaced D&D.
Mhm.
There's no other big name, and the closest thing we got is like Shadow Dark, which is like D&D with like a coat of paint on it, with a darker
Mhm.
paint on it.
So then that's another aspect of it. Is D&D dead as long as role playing is still going on? Because role playing has absolutely been influenced by D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone's kind of
Through that.
Everyone kind of takes a piece of D&D with them into role playing. So it's kind of like, is that dead ever? I don't know. Maybe it lives in eternity.
I wish we could move away from D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I wish, in the 90s, when TSR was doing not too well, and we had like a small golden age of role-playing game because like there was a bunch of different games that people would play, right? Like there was like the Star Wars RPG was very popular, the World of Darkness was very popular. People would come up with new concept, new idea, cult, and Indominus Satanius, whatever, all kind of like weird game that would pop up, right?
Yeah.
And people would play that, and D&D was kind of like, yeah, we played that, and now we're moving to something else, right? So that was the closest to dead that D&D came.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great time for the hobby.
I don't want to get well, yeah.
What?
I agree.
Yeah. So I don't like the way D&D is going now. So I wish if it could like again almost die, right? So we can,
Yeah.
and then so it's forced to come back in a cleaner self, right? Come back with a.
I see a lot of parallels with this and other very large systems out there that suffer from corruption. You know, it's
Mhm.
like so huge.
Yeah,
And what happens when it goes away?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like I rather see like a 1,000 little system flourish than have this big thing. Than have this big thing. Cast shadow on everything, right? Like, you know, and not
Yeah.
letting the
And then
flower grow.
when the big thing goes away, does it
Mhm.
kind of bring down the hobby with it?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
either.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
So I don't think it's dead, but it's certainly like decrepit in a lot of way. It's
Mhm.
disease for sure. It's not dead, but it's disease.
Mhm. And I think that it can very easily, with the right guidance, be the biggest thing. It's still the biggest thing,
Still the
but
biggest thing.
be like the driver of role playing. I wish that it would happen.
But that's what we talked earlier. Like,
Do you
who
wish
would
that it
take
would
it?
happen or no? Like
No,
someone who is like the best, like
I
your
don't like.
ideal,
No, I don't wish it would
driver.
happen. Like, I would much rather
Let it die.
because like D&D is bigger like than the next fucking like all like the next like everything everybody else combined,
Mhm.
basically, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather not be the case, right? If D&D would be bigger than the maybe number 2 and number 3 together, not even that, right? I wish like there was a close contender, and like, you know, if D&D could be much smaller, because also like the thing with D&D, I don't think it should be changed completely to different game. There's a lot of things that should remain for it to be D&D, right? The 6 stat, the way you roll the dice, like that being D20 based mostly. Although like with the system now, it's like very much so since WotC, which where you rely on everything and stuff like that. But armor class, hit point, right? Those are so core to D&D, but they are also thing I don't like.
Mhm.
So, well, not all, but like
I agree.
there's a lot of things. So
That's a really good point. I don't really care for the
for the system,
conceptualization that happened in
Yeah.
D&D to explain mechanics and stuff. I
yeah,
agree with that.
and
There's
I
better
don't think this should be changed in D&D
ones. Mhm.
because it's what part of D&D is.
Yeah.
So I wish D&D would still exist, but if it couldn't even not be the most popular game, maybe I would be happy, right?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I wish
'Cause
I wish like people can wake up and say, you know what? There's better game. There's better game system. There are games that are better designed than D&D nowadays. That we should just like D&D is something that we had. This was the first one. People were like figuring it out. Or those role playing game can work. Now we did figure it out, and it's not that way. It's not the way of D&D. So we can move on to something else.
Yeah.
But
I agree with you.
yeah.
Because if they just made an entirely new system that was like Easy D6 and called it D&D, it'd be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, that'd feel wrong. Right?
Like, this is really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, and like what Elf and Hunter say, if D&D died tomorrow, people would stay in the hobby, but they would just play Pathfinder and Shadow Dark. But again, like I wish they would move some like, because that's the thing too, right?
Mhm.
If D&D is the biggest game, the second biggest game is D&D with the name filed off with some slight alteration.
Yeah.
And the third biggest game is that again.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not wrong. It's everyone
how
is
far
escaping D&D.
Yeah. How far
They
do you have
can't
to
get out.
go, right?
Yeah.
How far do you have to go to get to a game like, I guess, Call of Cthulhu, right? It's probably like the first game that you reach at some point and say, oh, you know, that's different.
Yeah. World of
But that
Darkness.
again, that's World of Darkness, but World of Darkness lost a lot of the luster too, right? It's not as big as it used to be.
It's definitely on the decline.
Yeah. So Maya Trumpets and move on to Mithras, Rindcrest. Yeah, well, maybe, right? Different system. It's the similar system to Call of Cthulhu. but I don't know. I don't think it's dead. It's disease. I wish it would be weaker. I wish we could move to something else, right? Like it's not ideal that the first, it's like if we're still stuck with the Model T, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think that this social media and I guess social media and like online sharing and stuff is kind of keeping D&D up. So it's like because it is the most popular one, all the content is made about it.
Yeah.
And so people aren't finding out role-playing games by walking into local game store and looking at books.
That's a fair point. It's kind of a feedback loop. It's true.
I think that's happening with a lot of things.
Yeah, because a lot of the game that I played that I went in the 90s, I found out by going to the gaming store, right?
Yeah.
And I would go there to look for my D&D book, but then I would look at what else was on the shelf, right? And obviously the D&D shelf was much bigger with all this fucking TSR crap that they would put out.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even play D&D.
Oh yeah, you play Palladium.
I liked the Palladium cover better. So that's what it's metal as shit. It's like all black with that red dragon on it. Badass.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but
also kind of a D&D clone, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like Elf on Thursday, I love Coco, and Coco is it's not new to the channel. I've seen him before, but I've seen him from a Bears channel. So there you go. We know like I often go there talking with Bear. So
there you go.
And he's right. If Coca-Cola disappeared tomorrow, people would drink Pepsi. Yeah, and I wish they would drink ginger ale or water, right?
Yeah.
I don't like soft drink, right? I don't
Knee-high blue cream.
I don't like pops. I don't like soft drink, but the one I like is ginger ale.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact about me.
There you go.
It's the only pop that I can like actually drink and enjoy. Like Coke I like, but like I take a few sip and I'm done with it. I had enough, right? It's too sweet. But I like ginger stuff in general. Like gingerbread and
sure.
And what else?
Ginger Blast.
What's Ginger Blast?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's a person.
Oh yeah, that's Harmony Ginger.
There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
Harmony Ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger beer.
Yeah. Ginger Snap. I like those little cookie.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
I do like a nice ginger soda. Those are nice. Those ginger ales.
Yeah. I do like Ginger Woman. Yeah.
Especially with a cocktail.
Yeah.
A cocktail. Cocky with a cocktail.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, if people are with stop playing D&D, it'd be copy of D&D. And you're right, maybe like I think like there's a self-fulfilling feedback loop, right? Of like, oh, that's what's big, that's what people care about. So we're gonna talk about that. So but now we all
and then someone's gonna go, you know what? I'm actually gonna start making videos about other non-D&D related games.
And nobody watch.
And then their views tank.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, maybe I should go back to making videos about D&D. So what can you do? I guess don't be online. Get out, stop watching. Watch our show. That's it.
Yeah. Because we talk about other stuff in D&D. But even us, we often go back to we
talk about D&D every show. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a Neopet.
We're always in the news. Yeah.
Yeah. We're a Neopet the RPG channel now.
We're going to be following the saga.
Yeah. Anyway,
did you have fun today?
I did. Did we solve this trend? I feel like this trend we didn't solve. Actually.
We went way too long on this rant. What are you talking about?
And we
solved
kind
the shit out of it.
Did we? I think it's still very inconclusive.
I feel like we gave an honest answer. I don't think it's a conclusive answer.
I guess the answer is no. D&D is not dead.
Yep, it is not dead. It is
It's
alive,
not dead.
alive
It's
and unwell.
alive and unwell. That's it. Yeah. Now we nailed it. We needed
Nailed
this fucking like that's what we needed. This little like this little some.
We should have just said that at the start. We could have skipped all the
Yeah.
rest of it.
Yeah.
All right.
I did have fun. Did you have fun?
I had fun too. Thanks for asking.
And what
I
about
hope you
people
had
in
fun
chat?
chat.
Yeah. And the people in the comments that are watching on the replay.
Of course.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. The special edition.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Who knows what we're gonna do? Hopefully we have a guest.
And we'll be back Mondays for the start of Shadows of the Leviathan. Is that where we're going?
AKA Brine in the Wine.
Wine in the Brine, aka Wine in the Brine.
No, that doesn't
Still
make sense.
workshop in the.
No.
Makes sense because I'm going to shipwreck a boat, and there will be barrels of wine in the ocean.
Yeah, but then
and then I will force you to accept that as the name.
There's too much ocean for the like. How much wine you need like for it to make a difference, right?
Just one scene of you swimming around with barrels of wine.
Oh, okay. If we're on the boat when it's maybe. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks y'all for.
We'll let the audience decide.
Let the audience. There you go.
We'll make a poll on the.
We'll make a poll
on the channel.
Yeah. Let's just do those two too. We'll do wine in the brine and brine in the wine. We'll see which one is better.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna stick with Curse of the Leviathan.
We'll stick with that, or Shadow of the Leviathan.
Shadow. Yeah.
One
Okay.
of those. We'll see.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Take care. I'm ending the stream now.
God bless.
You have to stay in character. Look like there's wine in the brine.
Immersion complete.